Some point tonight, adversity strikes, but we strike back. Because we believe in here, in what we are capable of, and how tonight is going to go. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
4 quarters. Every time they blow the whistle, every time they put the ball down, we believe that this is the play. This is the play that we make a difference. This is the play where we put them on their back. This is the play we get in the end zone. This is the play that we get a stop. Believe with all your heart. Believe in yourself.
And we are back. We are back for game 2 of 2 of this Sunday doubleheader ending divisional round play in the NFL. We are back. Congratulations, Eagle fans. Well-deserved win. Thought Drew it choked it up for you, but luckily you got the job done. On to the next. You get to host the Washington friggin' Commanders at home. Wow. Let's go.
That should be a good game next week.
It should be a good game just because if Eagles played next week like they played today, I don't know. You know, Washington's a gritty team, but I don't think Washington has nowhere near the amount of I don't think they have nowhere near the amount of weapons that the Rams have. So it'll be interesting.
I think they got more than the Eagles, really, to be honest with you.
Do you?
I think they do.
What, Washington?
Yeah, I think so. You got Brian Robinson. You got Terry McLaurin. God, who's that other receiver on the other side? Cannot think of his name. You got Zach Ertz.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean,
so it's going to be a good game next week.
We shall see. I mean, you know, I would like to have seen the Bills, but the way the Bills were stumbling down towards the end, I don't know that they would have beaten the Eagles anyway, you know. But it would have been nice to see. But that's what happens a lot, you know. It happens far too often where by the time the end of the year comes, you don't get the best. You know, Eagles and Detroit, I think, have been the best all year.
Yeah.
And Washington got hot. Yet another
they got hot
team.
At the right time.
This is what I was talking about all along about getting hot, you know. Hot team. We'll see. Could you imagine
if they pull the upset next week?
If Washington goes to the Super Bowl? My God.
That would be huge.
That would be ridiculous. That we lose Dan Quinn and he goes
and he takes that team.
That would be absolutely ridiculous.
Yes.
You got it, Ultra. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, so we're going to do this game, and then we're going to wrap her up for the divisional round. Eagles are already playing the early game next week, so the Eagles are 3 o'clock, I think. And
yeah, I think it's 3 Eastern.
So who do you like in this game?
It's going to be really, really close, I believe. But I've got Buffalo by a field goal.
Okay. Daniel M. They are.
Yes,
they are.
I know. So it's anybody's game. If Washington can give them the game that they beat them 36-33,
Mark's hating it because he lives. Mark hates it because he lives in DMV, right near Washington. Yep. So he's in the
right near the Washington.
You got the Eagles, and then you got Washington. Commons. So that's why he hates it.
Yeah.
What's up, Jimbo?
Yeah, this one
Congrats,
should
man.
be
Congrats,
a
Jimbo.
great
My brother-in-law's going nuts, so he's happy. My sister's family's happy, so.
Well, the last 3 I need for that money, I've got all of them in double digits.
So what do you mean?
Receiving. So here's who I've got. I've got Derrick Henry for more than 75 yards. James Cook for more than 80 yards. And Khalil Shakir for more than 70 yards receiving.
And if you win all 3, you win what?
$780.
And if you lose any one of them, you lose, right?
Nope. If I lose just one, I get $45.
Okay. It was a
But I
tough
think
game, but we pulled it out. Yep. On to the
they
Commanders.
did. They sure did. They sure did, Jimbo.
Daniel M., he can brag all he wants. I'll mute his ass if he gets out of control. That's all. No big deal. He's allowed to be happy, though. Brian, who do you want to win the NFC Championship game?
I'd like to see Washington do it.
Yeah. Ronnie,
I don't know.
Ronnie, you're putting me on the spot there, bro. I don't know about that.
If it becomes
I'm like you, Brian. I
Fuck
don't know
that.
none
Go
about that,
Birds.
man. I hate both of them.
Sorry.
you
Go
know-
Birds. Sorry.
I'll tell you what. If it's Kansas City and Philly again in the Super Bowl, I'm going to go Kansas City.
Yeah, I got to go with
See,
Kansas
that's
City.
the problem. I need Buffalo to win tonight and to win next week. Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I need.
Yeah,
I know,
that's
Ronnie. I
that's
don't know what
we
to tell
need.
you, bro. You want a tie, Andre?
Well, unfortunately, you can't have a tie. Not in the divisional playoffs.
Yeah.
Well, not in the playoffs, period.
Yeah, but I know what he means.
That's true.
Andre means it. Yeah, Philly D. Exactly, bro. It was all Drew's fault. As soon as he said that shit, the gods aligned and almost
They
diddied
almost
his ass. Almost.
And
Almost.
almost backfired on it.
Talking about handshakes at halftime.
well.
we on
I
to the next. Wait, hold up.
did get the +7 on the Rams though.
Yeah. This is my thing. This is my issue with the whole situation. My issue is, watching that game, the Rams did it to themselves. I mean, it was
They
good
did.
Eagle defense. It was good Eagle defense, but
Yeah, you got to give the defense
you cannot
some credit
fumble.
on that one.
You can't get you literally had a safety. The tide had turned, and literally
And
the
then you
next play,
fumbled
you
it away.
fumbled the ball away. Hell of a play by Jalen Carter, but the way he was holding the ball, you got to switch it to the outside hands. And CZ, Drew would have been the GOAT for a while. He's lucky. Ryan, is Turpin still under contract? He's restricted, Ronnie. Restricted, which means Dallas can
Match any offer.
Yeah, Dallas can put a first or second round tender on, and if anybody signs it, we get a pick. Me personally, I hope they put a second round tender and somebody signs them.
Yeah, that's what I would love to see.
And then we get a second round pick. Go ahead. Because I'm sorry, you could find Turpins.
There's
You
a
don't
couple
worry
of them in that.
In my opinion, you don't win Super Bowls with kicking games as far as returners. You need a good field goal kicker. So I would sign Aubrey, but I would. Everybody forgets we got Jalen Moreno Cropper on our practice squad, but our coaching staff doesn't feel the need to get the ball him into the game or anything, and it's ridiculous because the dude is like a Cavante Turpin. He did it in college, but again, maybe we'll see it this year. Congrats, Logan. Congrats. Mingo Lingo. Everybody, we got 24 people. Let's get the likes up early. Let's hit them early. And a little bit of heads up, tomorrow night we will be doing the same thing for the
Ohio
national
State.
championship game.
Yep.
I know we won't have Loyal because Loyal will be.
Is he going to go to the game?
No, but he's just going to be too
Oh, he'll be
nervous.
watching it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he can't relax and do that. So we'll be doing that, and then we will finish up the big weekend next weekend on Sunday only, and then in 2
The
weeks from
NFC
there,
and
the
AFC
Super Bowl, and then
Championship,
that's
Super
it
Bowl,
for
and then-
streaming games this
Yep,
year.
and then we get to go for draft.
Yeah, and then the draft picks up, but then it's a lot of interesting stuff, So maybe I'll do.
Darlene, it's going to be a close one, but I've got Ohio State beating Notre Dame. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Ohio State winning too.
I mean, that double-headed running back situation, there's no way you're going to stop The two
What's
of
up, Danny Berry? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's up, man? How are you?
them. Hey, Daniel.
I've seen enough Kellen Moore for head coach and Jeff Stoutland as OC. Oh, God, you're all over the place, Ultra. You're all over the place.
Actually, I stand to win over $800 because
Nice,
the other
nice.
one, I only missed one so far. So I could still win 45 off of that one. So it could go up and over $800.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, it's snowing there too.
Yes.
This is going to be the coldest game that Lamar has played.
Yep.
This is going to be
That's
the coldest
why I've got
game.
the two running backs for sure.
Yeah, this is a very interesting. Time of possession was basically even. Eagles had it for about a minute more. Total yards, 402 to 350 in favor of the Rams. Passing yards, 291 to 65, Jalen. Rushing
Yep,
yards.
that's where it is, Darlene.
Rushing yards, 285 for the Eagles, 111. That's how that's how they win. First downs, 18 to 16 in favor of the Rams. Penalties, 3-3 each. Turnovers. There it is. Defense and running game won the game for the Birds, Ultra Cowboy. Thank you. If I was an Eagles content creator, maybe I'll do a video on it tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, all the stats are in the Raiders except running.
The Rams.
I mean, Rams, except running and turnovers. I think ultimately it was turnovers that bit the Rams in the ass. And that's what I said. The first team to have a turnover, that was going to be a problem. So, and you literally, you get a safety, you turn the tide, and then literally on the first play, you don't tuck the ball away. Jalen Carter makes a great play. And it was a wrap from there, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Why
yeah,
not,
AJ
Ultra?
did. AJ did have a few bad drops.
AJ had
I
a few
mean-
bad drops?
Yeah, he had like 2 or 3.
I thought it was one, but
No, he had 2 or 3.
I'll be right back. I got to go do something.
Okay. Looks like Baltimore to get the opening kickoff. Hey, Thomas, who does Philadelphia have in free agency on the defensive side?
I don't know, but I know they got a lot of players in free agency.
I
after
think it's one of them
after
is
this.
one of them is a linebacker, is it not?
Zach Bond.
Yeah.
Zach Bond.
I hope Dallas try and gets him.
Zach Bond. He's going to want a lot of money, and I don't know if Philadelphia's going to re-sign him because he was under a 1-year deal.
Yeah, he was.
And plus,
So
he's a Pro Bowler.
Yep. I think he's going to command quite a bit of money. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
All righty, here we go. Baltimore ball from the 27.
Yeah, he's gonna get a big payday from somebody. If
Yeah.
it isn't Philadelphia.
It looks like Derrick Henry for a yard. Well, hey, Ultra, who do you think they lose then? Because they can't afford everybody.
They can't sign everybody, just like the Cowboys. We got close to 25 free agents now. We can't sign everybody. Every team cannot re-sign can re-sign all their free agents. That's all it is to it. Gonna lose some players. Oh man, I don't like saying this. We're gonna sign some players. Reason why I say we're gonna oh look. First down, Baltimore.
King Henry.
No, that was Lamar Jackson.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. No, but what I was saying was, unfortunately, we're gonna sign some players, but they're not gonna be the players that we desperately need because
I hope we get Greenlaw out of San Francisco. He would be great for the Cowboy linebacker core.
the $1 million question to that is, will he be fully recovered? That's the $1 million question.
Yeah.
Because you know he had that torn Achilles and oh gosh. You gotta catch that, Derrick Henry. And damn, I follow you on Instagram. But you know, he got that torn Achilles, and
Yeah.
not only that, when he came back, he hurt himself again.
You got to catch that, Thomas. You're right.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, Henry was wide open.
He could have ran. Derrick Henry should still be running right now.
There he is.
Oh, nice. Is that Isaiah Likely?
Number 43.
I don't know if you've seen it yet.
Yeah,
Not
that's
yet.
their backup tight end who could be a starter on some teams.
Hey, Bobby, where were you for the LA Philadelphia game? And don't tell me you was in the bathroom playing.
Yeah, that's likely.
I was in the cave with Hamid.
No, I'm here.
I gotta be locked in on the game, bro. I can't be streaming when my team's on.
So
We
I'm
didn't hear you, Drew.
right here now. The NFC Championship game.
I think I lost.
Yeah, but it wasn't an impressive win.
Don't have to be a win is a win.
I'm getting like Drew now. I lost the rest of my hair on that last game right now.
I had, like I said, when you
you was nervous, weren't you?
wasn't
Hell yeah.
You was nervous, weren't you?
when you
Yeah,
had,
man. I feel bad for all the people that bet on the Eagles because the Rams went right down and scored, and then they blew that 6.5-point lead. You know,
you
I don't
got
know if that was rigged or.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
I took the Rams at +7.
when you have the number one defense and the number one running game. That's
That didn't look like the number one defense to me.
oh
I'm
really?
sorry.
How many points did they score?
22. You scored 28.
They played yesterday that scored 45 and 30 plus points. That's not good defense. All right, if you look at our defense, teams only average about 17 points on us. 17. So they scored.
Oh, wait a minute. What about that 36 that Washington dropped on you a
Touchdown.
month ago?
Looking at one game out of 17, and that game wouldn't even been as close if Jalen doesn't go out on a concussion. Come on now.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
Dang, Baltimore is stepping
Oh,
up.
here we go. Here we go.
Baltimore is here to play.
Put everything in context. I know it hurt you guys so, but it's okay.
Rashad
Hey,
Bateman.
Rams are a good team. I give much respect. They played their ass off today.
Verse, that kid is a monster, dude. I wanted him last year. I wanted the Eagles to draft him.
Well, coaching
Yeah,
played a big role in that team today. They have great coaches on their team. They have Shula on the defense and McVay. I mean, they have great coaches.
He's gonna be a future head coach somewhere.
I
And I'm not saying that because he's the grandson of Don Shula. He's one of your better DCs in the league.
Yeah, minus the 2 big runs by Saquon. I mean, they shut him down for the most part of the game.
You don't shut down 200. They tried to give up the line. Our defense, our offense is too good.
Yeah, that's all he needs to do is break 1 or 2, and that's that.
Look,
that's
Jimbo,
Saquon.
I don't care if it was in the tropics. It was still a bad game.
How was it a bad game, Troy, when we won? How was it a bad game?
I'm not impressed, okay?
You don't
I
have
can have my opinion.
You don't have to.
I'm not impressed, okay? That's just me, okay?
That's fine.
You could take it or leave it. I don't care what you do.
I'm leaving it right to the NFC Championship game.
Oh God, I don't give a shit, really.
I wasn't impressed either, Troy. They needed to run the ball way more than what they did. I don't understand why they're trying to pass in their own 5-yard line and take a safety. Run the damn ball. What the hell is wrong with these guys?
Yeah, the two long runs bailed y'all out, man.
That's all it did.
Wait,
If you didn't have those 2 long runs, we'd be talking something else.
That's not a part of the game. That's a part of the game plan. That's all he's been doing all year. That's how he rushed for 2. You guys
you got to give the defense a little credit, Troy. I mean, they did step up when they needed to. I mean, it wasn't just Saquon.
Bro, that was
it was defense and running game. Yep,
That's
what
it.
it was.
That's how we got to win.
That's what I've been saying for a month when I was getting yelled at for not saying Jalen's not the MVP. No, it's your defense and it's the running game. That's why you guys are where you're at. You keep playing that way, nobody's going to beat you, in my opinion.
Right. And
That's
and
all.
I'm not trying to be a
You're playing
I'm
to your
not trying to be a
strengths.
hater on what I'm not trying to be a hater on what I'm about ready to say, but
Say
Jalen
it
was
anyway.
ass today. He was ass.
He
Who?
was.
And I'm
Jalen.
not trying to be a hater.
I wouldn't call him ass. I say he was he managed the game. He didn't kill you.
He
He didn't
managed.
do it. I mean, listen, a lot of those sacks on both sides, because I know the Rams had a bunch of sacks.
Yeah, they had like 8.
But a lot of them were coverage
both teams
sacks. A lot of them
Both
were,
teams had a lot of sacks today.
but it was a lot of coverage type sacks, which means you hold on to the ball. Matt Stafford, that's all he does is hold on to the freaking football. 2 of the sacks that Jalen took was because he was waiting, and he took a sack. It wasn't like it was just one of those games where it was hard to get footing into the. And really, it was hard up until there was a couple. I say the best plays of the game was Jalen Carter getting penetration more than once.
All I got to say
if you can do
is,
that, you can go a long way.
he got double.
all I got to say is, Schuler, he called a good game today. The biggest mistake he made was when Jalen got the limping. That was when I should have put in my blitz package.
Yep.
Well, I
I would
just
have put in
think
my
that
blitz package, and I would have seen,
That doesn't even make sense, Tom.
where is he at mentally?
The weather causes.
So, Thomas, it's kind of crazy. The Rams went from a potential seller to making the divisional round.
a hell of a year for them, and what they went through last week, and then again having to turn around and do it again this week. I was surprised they played as well as they did. I didn't think the game would be as close as it was. So, shout out to the Rams. That's what you got to do.
Hats off to the Rams.
But they lost. Eagles
Oh,
are
they-
on to the championship game. That's all that matters.
And Jalen, this is Jalen's second NFC.
But again, it was more of a team thing. I mean, this is where I get. I'll sit back and let you talk about how great Jalen was. I think he threw for 100 yards today. I mean, again, he didn't hurt the team. It wasn't.
I lost my bet because of
Yeah, and I had a couple bets too. So of course, I can't even win with them. So it is what it is.
And then they screwed the fans with the late touchdown, letting them go down the field in the snow.
Yeah.
When they moved the ball.
Saquon, this is what the game was won. 26 carries for 205 yards. Jalen had 7 carries for 70 yards. That's huge. Jalen was 15 for 20 for 128 yards.
Before he got hurt, he might have had 100.
Matthew Stafford, 26 for 44 for 324 and 2 touchdowns, no INTs. Stafford played well, but he just held on to the ball. I mean, after that safety, when the tide turned, Kyron Williams fumble killed us.
Yeah, that fumble killed the Rams.
It was, so that's how you got to win, though. It's not always going to be pretty.
Yeah, Shakir. Woo! That's
the
what I
Rams was getting
need.
ready to drive. They was getting ready to drive.
That's what I needed for
So
Shakir.
I just saw this. Let me see real fast. NFL
I think I lost
scores.
about 10 pounds of the sweat on that game. They were there to play today.
Eagles are
They were-
-5 next week. Minus
not bad.
5 at home, and you're the 3 o'clock game. And the Chiefs and the winner of this game played 6:30.
Super Bowl 59.
It's going to be a field goal game. I'll take Washington.
I don't know about that.
What'd you say?
No,
I don't know, man. I've been so wrong, Bob, that don't listen to my picks. So I had Eagles winning by more than 7 today. So, you
I
know.
did too.
What is
Ultra,
what it
I
is.
thought he was picked in the first round. Wasn't Jalen Hurts picked in the first
No,
round?
it was round 2.
no, second.
Was it round 2?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was
It was
first round.
round 2 because if you remember, Philly 500 almost went nuts.
He's having a meltdown. Meanwhile, that was the best thing that ever happened to you, Philly 500.
I
Learn
thought
the
he was
game, big
drafted
man.
late first round for some reason.
Second round pick.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, I don't know where in a second. I want to say in the 50s,
Second
maybe.
round pick, Oklahoma.
I think he was the 51st.
Yeah, I want to say in the 50s. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too
He's-
far in.
he's-
4th down, nice stop.
I'm sorry. Jalen Hurts needs to step the fuck up in this championship game, or he's average. I'm telling you right
But
now.
they
He
get-
He can do the two.
He threw some great balls today that were dropped. AJ Brown dropped the one. It was
Whoa.
it landed in his
Whoa.
breadbasket. I don't know what the hell. I know he's not 100%. It don't look, but
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
not
know. Something's up there.
Well, they should have been running like 75% more than what they should have been doing.
Wow.
They're pissing me off.
Commanders all damn day. Schmiegel's not on our level. Dude, this is why I'm actually contemplating rooting for the Eagles next week. Because of shit like that. Commanders all damn day. Really? Really?
I wonder, man, I'm glad we're playing the Commanders.
Jesus.
First down and more.
How the fuck?
A home field game.
I'm only playing Commanders all damn day, but my God. Do you really think you're that good?
Yeah, they do.
We're pumped up right now.
And listen, it ain't my team, but I'm happy to see NFC East football in a meaningful game. This is all I wanted for Dallas. You know, this is what I wanted. So
Yeah, you'll be back.
Commanders run the NFC. I love it. I love it. But I just wanted that rivalry, Bob, is what I'm saying. Like it brought back. I just wanted
Go,
NFC
Cook,
East
go.
football. Yeah, that's all. And we got it. It's just not the Cowboys. It's fine. So
Is that
You're not that far off. I know
Yeah,
it's
again,
it seems
I don't even
like
care
it's-
about the Cowboys right now. We're so bad that I want it to go viral. I want the fan. I want Wade to just go nuts and,
Ooh, guy,
and burn
got pulled
that
by the
whole area
hair.
down on the radio station.
I hear you.
You
I
know,
know it
just
seems
hammer the
bad, but
Joneses because they're gonna make a wrong decision coming up here. They're gonna make a wrong decision.
They have to get Dion, bro.
A Commanders wants to know what Drew feels about the his squad.
what I feel about my squad?
No, about the Commanders.
Oh, no, I think listen,
Don't be nice. Come on now. This is the one time I need you to be aggressive. He won't do it, will he?
I think they're going to come in to Philly next week and they're going to give us one hell of a fight.
Oh, come on, Drew. I need you to be
You
a
want
little
my
stronger
opinion,
than that.
Brian?
I'm-
You want my opinion?
I
think-
need
We're gonna
his
put
aggressiveness.
belt to ass
Those the-
on that
Yeah, there
Washington.
you go. There we go. Belts to ass.
wanna come into
Commanders
our
all damn
house.
day.
Wait, I'm just
And we're gonna smack the shit out of them.
team in the NFC, potentially the NFC. We have the number one
And goal.
at the number one running game. Those two, if you know football,
Uh-huh.
recipe for success, Super Bowl winning football. Hands down. Like it or not.
Come
And-
on, don't sound like a professor right now. Talk some smack. Let's go.
Well, I'm just saying because Commanders, I appreciate them coming in here. Touchdown Bills. I appreciate them coming in here. It's all fun. So it's not my team. So, you know, you guys can go at it. That's good. Run it there, Allen, number 17 plus. No, it was a handoff to the running back.
Yeah, that was Singletary, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, he's long gone. He's
No,
with the Giants.
that's Davis.
Singletary was with the Giants. Remember?
That's right. That's right. Davis.
Really?
Davis. I
don't
forgot
know
that.
about that. No team has ever won the Super Bowl with 2 new coordinators. What
I
stat is
got
that?
cooked for a touchdown, and they put Davis in on
There's
the
a
goal
first
line.
time for everything.
Hey, Bobby, you have in game time.
Yes.
Good territory for Washington. They've never been in this position. Some of their fans have never seen an NFC Championship game.
This is the same fan base, Drew, that was yelling, "We want Dallas," and
Yeah.
we were not a good team this year, and
Right.
we went in and put boots to ass.
Yeah.
So
Almost
after seeing
twice.
that and how they reacted after the game, they were quiet, they were hiding. Louis T was slamming his team. Listen, whatever.
You guys
I'll
should have
believe it when
been
I see it. Not Commanders. I'll believe it when I see it.
Division games, all of these teams each other. So no bad
You're breaking in and out again.
for me.
Yeah.
Like you were last night.
Game time, I agree.
Yeah, just go out and come back in. That's
you
fine.
guys should have beat them twice. You should have.
Well, I'm glad we didn't that last one, but yeah, I hear you.
They're not that good. Detroit.
I didn't
even
think so
got
either, but they
Montgomery
stepped
back.
up last night. We got to give
That
them
was
their
a good
credit.
game last night.
Montgomery.
Yeah, I've got to give Washington credit. They came ready to fight, and I think they're going
I
to come
like
ready
their
next week.
quarterback. I think he's got stones. I think
He's good.
Jaden Daniels is not afraid of anybody.
No,
I'm
he's
gonna
not.
put him down.
So,
I think Washington's going to give you guys a game next week.
but like in my mind, Troy, there's levels. There's levels of these things, and I think Washington would be very, very. After the game is over and they take the L and they get back home and they're all comfortable, I think they're going to look at the season as a big success.
Oh yeah,
Because they
I
got
don't
80
think you
million under the
can.
cap again next year, Bobby. Washington's only going to add to this team.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit worried.
Well,
about
I
that.
mean, that's just what happens when the cap goes up and teams are not afraid to spend money. Dallas
Right.
could do it. Dallas don't want to do it.
We've got what?
Dallas wants to draft and
100
develop and hope we get lucky.
What are
Yeah.
we getting? 119 this year?
And you-
Under the-
Real quick, Brian, I watched a video. I think you might have put it on.
Mm.
It said that Jerry bought the team not for the team. He bought it for a job. I couldn't believe
Well,
it.
I did one a while ago. I did a few, but yeah. But basically, he bought it. He won right away with Jimmy Johnson, non-salary cap era. Then he realized he needed to turn his $150 million finance leverage to the Hilton investment into as much as he can. And then brought on AT&T Stadium, and then went to Frisco and all that. And now he's worth $13 billion. And they're in that mindset of keeping the train rolling with, the money train rolling on the tracks. And if they can win, great. They're not trying not to win, but they're not doing what it takes to win. If that makes
Yeah.
any sense. They're not
Yeah, it
willing
does.
to have $62 million like the Eagles in dead money this year and go out and still get a Saquon Barkley. Dallas could easily do that, but they don't want to do that.
No, that's
They're
stupid.
Dallas is structuring their contracts where Eric Hendricks is making and accounting for the same amount of money that Saquon Barkley is this year. Now, Eric Hendricks will be off the books, but Eagles very well could have a Super Bowl, or at least a Super Bowl, or at least go to a Super Bowl. And they're letting the fans down. But anyway, I don't want to get too far off. Let Drew make his comments.
No, I was just saying, like, I remember
Tomorrow.
I said that I feel like the Washington Commanders would be that I'm a second place.
You did.
I thought that they would. And yeah, hey, I think that they're in a good position. Now, is it sustainable?
Yeah, I
No.
don't know if it's sustainable.
I mean,
Oh my Lord.
I
Picked
think
off.
it is.
what the heck?
Picked off.
He starts off really good, but then he fizzles off. Look what he did in Atlanta. Remember Atlanta? They started off really good, made it to a Super Bowl, and then after a while, after a couple of years, they got him out of there because he fizzled out. So
Yeah.
I'm
Lamar Prescott. Oh shit, that's funny. Lamar Prescott. Where was he
I
throwing?
don't, I don't know what he was throwing.
Lamar's
at
been
to.
to a Super Bowl, so that's a compliment for Dak.
Who did you say went there?
Lamar, I thought went to a Super Bowl, didn't he?
No,
No.
he's got,
No, he hasn't been to one
Oh,
yet.
he's been to a
He did the
championship game, right?
championship.
Yeah, well, he's gotten. Dak hasn't been there either.
Yeah, he's got 2 MVPs, which is great, but
Be on
playoff-
that.
you know how playoffs go.
Is
It's-
anyone not seeing the super bigger picture here, though? Our former players and former coaches are in championship games, and we let them all go. For
Yeah, he
McCarthy.
could, Daniel, but I don't know that he's going to be Dallas's.
Just wait, Washington. Your time's gonna come.
Again, I don't know that, but give me 2, Utah. Give me 2.
All these fans coming out of the woodwork, talking smack. I haven't seen them in 20 years.
10:30.
Now all of a sudden,
around
there's
the corner.
Washington fans
There's a
everywhere.
sandwich shop. They sell meatball sandwiches.
Where were you 5,
Best
10
I've
years
ever tasted.
ago?
Would you go get me two?
I don't hate it. They've suffered for years. They've suffered long years.
Thank you.
That's okay with me.
Ronnie,
They're
you
gonna
can't
be-
trade
They're
that,
gonna be
brother.
suffering next week
Utah,
when the Eagles
give
put
me 2.
that belt to ass too. Let's go, Louis T. Bring it on, the Super Friend. You're going down.
Yeah, him and
LB.
yeah, they'll be doing a lot. I shouldn't root for any NFC East team in a championship game. Daniel M. Just watch the game, bro.
Yeah, it should be. I think it's going to be a great game.
I like the fact that it's NFC East. Again, I'm fine with that. Bobby about to break out the wine coolers. Too late. He's already cheers one up. I'm done with Prescott turning the ball over. Yeah,
I went to the
Ronnie
Super
again.
And this Habib gave me 6 of these.
I haven't seen
fire-
Hamid. I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that the cave had heat. It's getting cold.
Yeah,
I don't want to come up in here bragging too much, Brian.
You
I
should.
understand.
I told you should after the game. You should, man. As long as you
Yeah,
don't
I
just
know,
shit on
bro.
my
I
team,
don't
I'm
know.
out. That's
I'm
all I
not
hate
knocking
is when somebody comes in and
Cowboys
just
at all.
sits. You don't need to kick somebody when they're down.
I'm
Just
not
congrats.
bashing Cowboys at all, but I do know we're going to beat the hell out of Washington next week.
My dog is here to congratulate you, right, Daisy? Say congratulations.
Hey, Daisy.
Daisy's like, here you go. Aunt
Is it-
Kelly's happy, my sister.
is that a Chihuahua, Brian?
Yeah, it's a Chihuahua mix.
I got your cousin. Daisy, I got 2 of them. 2.
Oh, do you? Yeah, this is a Chihuahua mix.
Yeah, mine's are Chewinis.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. What else is Daisy, Tina? Yeah, she's got long legs. She looks like a little baby deer, but
Like a mini
very
pinscher.
smart. She's very smart. What they say Chihuahuas are smart because they have large brains. Believe it or not, for their body. So
I love my bird.
yeah,
They got squirrel brain.
Drew is the ultimate Chihuahua. Chihuahua. Nice dog, Brian. I had to put my 15-year-old down a week ago. I'm sorry to hear that, Michael.
Mm,
I'm sorry to hear that.
I hate that.
I actually got 3 dogs right now.
It's always hard to have to put a pet
Yeah,
down.
it is. The only body in the family that's always happy to see is your dog. It don't matter. It don't matter what kind of day you're having. They always give you something.
As soon as you hit
Yep. They're always there for a happy wag the tail and give you the lick.
no, they don't like when I
What are
watch
we
the
talking about?
games. They hate it. They
Hey,
clear.
you guys don't like animals? You can suck it easy. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. Thank God for my dogs. The Bills are driving. They're inside. Yeah, this line kind of really confused me. I was very confused with this line. I know it's a close game, but you couldn't give Buffalo as a field goal favorite. I mean, why are they the
At
underdog
home.
at home?
At home, that's crazy.
It was very
That's
weird.
what I was
which
trying to
was
figure out.
scary. You know,
Man, that was an
Penalty.
insult.
but it's again, it could play out easily to be right. It just didn't seem right to me.
Yeah, Bill should have took that for inspiration.
BS, he tripped and fell in the effing snow.
How the heck do you call holding on that? How do you call holding on that?
That's on the
Jeez
defense.
Louise.
That's on the defense right there.
Yeah, but they
Yeah,
called
yeah.
holding on the offense.
No, I just saw second down.
Oh,
play.
there we go. Yeah. Offsides. He'll get 5 yards back.
Well, I need 50 yards by Allen here, rushing.
All it takes is a couple nice runs. You there, Randy? Or what's up?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Hey,
Oh, he lost a yard on that.
Heck, give me number 4 and
Oh
number
man, you ain't getting
22.
that. Get your ass up. You ain't getting that. Get up.
Oh shoot.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
was
shit.
that a flop?
well,
He
they're not
tried
going to
to
call
flop.
that. Game time, they said that Dion is not the favorite to be the head coach. It's kind of hard to hire a guy that you haven't interviewed, regardless of what they're saying about you shouldn't have to interview. No, you need to talk. You need to come in and have an interview.
Yeah, you need to come on into Frisco, have a sit down.
You need to be able to just say who's on your coaching staff for sure. What kind of
Yeah.
offense? What kind of defense? I mean, what are you running? What are you doing?
If Dallas,
He's not going to Dallas. I think we all know that.
if the Eagles win,
Well, I don't know. That was
It
much
don't
to
even
me.
matter if they win. They're bringing in Kellen Moore.
yeah, I think Kellen's.
It's a wrap.
Mm,
It's a
I
wrap.
hope not, for your sake, Brian.
Yeah, well, again, it all depends who's on his coaching staff.
4th down.
I don't think Kellen is a leader of men, but you don't really need it to be necessarily if you have a good veteran coaching staff. So we'll see. Who the hell knows? I don't
Actually,
know.
Ultra, we can't hunt cougars here in Utah, unfortunately.
You know, I don't want Opie Taylor,
There's a
but it looks
goddamn
like
cougar in the car. Oh, sorry.
That's right. We can trap them and bring them home, but we can't kill them.
Or you could trap cougars, but you can't kill them.
Cougars, yeah. Can't kill
Cougar
'em here in
lost
Utah.
it. Turned in his wings. When I was out in Dallas, me and a prime time were out with Wade. He was taking us around in some of the old parts, and we got into the car, and there was a damn mountain lion in the middle of the road. Big ass mountain lion. I'm like, what the hell's going on? It scared the hell out of me.
This is in New Jersey?
No, in Dallas.
Oh,
Yeah, but it was, you know.
That shocked me a little bit. I didn't know there were mountain lions around Dallas, and I'm from Beaumont, which is 4 hours from
Is that
Dallas.
what they call them? I mean, it wasn't I thought it was.
Might have been a bobcat.
Maybe that's what it was. It looked.
Yeah,
it was
we can
big, though.
hit cougars with our cars, but we just can't
What are we talking
just
about?
can't shoot them.
It's goddamn cougar.
Oh, we got mountain lions galore here.
cougars.
I
We
see
got
all
cougars,
the
mountain
wildlife
lions.
I don't know what it
bobcats.
was.
here in Oak-
I want to ask Wade. What the
Every
hell did we
morning,
see in the
I
road
see
outside of
every-
that bar?
If it had
I
pointy
have-
ears, it's a bobcat.
It may have been a big bobcat.
I go 10 miles under the speed limit every morning when I drive. I got to start at 5 in the morning. And there's deer, there's Sasquatch, there's everything out there. I'm like, holy crap.
I
just looked
dated a
pretty fat.
Sasquatch back in the day. I shaved her down and
Right?
I taught her how to speak. Oh wait, that was Eddie. Was it Eddie Murphy? That wasn't Sasquatch, but yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I'm looking for drones. I'm looking for everything out there. I got to be like on my toes every morning. It's crazy.
So, Brian, let me ask you this. If Kellen Moore does become the head coach, does he let his offensive coordinator control the game, or is he going to call the game?
He'll call the games.
Wait a minute. Say that again, Troy.
If Kellen Moore does become our head coach, who's calling the plays, the offensive coordinator or him?
I think he calls it.
That's a good question.
No, Drew's right. He's gonna. The only reason you would bring him in is for him to have total control of the offense, and then you would bring in a defensive coach, basically. I'm telling you, he's not going to run the whole team. He's going to be an organizer and run the team, like as far as the offense, and it's either going to be Zimmer or it's going to be somebody else who's going to be the defensive coach. And it's I've seen teams do that. But, he's going to have the play sheet in his hand for sure. For sure. I would love that, Daniel M., but I doubt Eagles would let that happen.
What happened?
Stoutland.
Yeah.
Eagles would just pay him a lot of money.
He's going to retire before anything.
Maybe.
That's not happening.
I mean, if I can get Stoutland with Kellen, then it's a lot more attractive. Give me Stoutland and Kellen.
I'll be crying.
Zimmer. Yeah, give him a second year. And, I'm fine with that. Rodney Dangerfield, the next coach of the Cowboys. They can bring him in as OC. Ultra. Interesting.
Dang, I need more of that from Henry today.
Howie would never give Stoutland up. Well, he wouldn't have. Technically, he can't stop him if it's a promotion.
You know what? Shula from the Rams might be getting some looks after today.
I kind of am on the. Honestly, if you're saying a Dion's off the table, I'm on the Robert Saleh, Mike LaFleur. I'm on that right now. Robert Saleh, Mike LaFleur. Move on from Zimmer. Have Robert Saleh be the head coach and head coach of the defense. Have Mike LaFleur, who's the offensive coordinator right now.
You never had a chance with the Jets. They stunk.
Well, again, it's not. I wouldn't blame that on him, though. He comes from the Shanahan tree. I think that would be good. If Mike Zimmer becomes the Cowboys head coach, I'm not even watching him. Ronnie Young, I hope they don't do that. I don't see him.
Yeah, I don't think Al Harris is back with the Cowboys.
Why would you say that? If Moore is head coach, Zimmer is gone. Why would you say it? Yeah, I don't think Zimmer's on record. He said he would take the head coaching job. He would have to think about the coordinator. I think the only way he stays as the coordinator if it's Dion. Because him and Dion.
Ronnie, we haven't heard anything about Pete Carroll being interviewed here.
Yeah, they're not bringing in Pete Carroll.
I was going to say, I don't think they want to.
They're bringing in Leslie Frazier tomorrow to finish up their bogus Rooney Rule bullshit. So that'll be done, and we'll see who they bring in next.
Well, they can now bring in Aaron Glenn, and
I love Robert Saleh. I think he just took the head coaching job just for a chance in the Jets, but they never.
I thought he was fine there.
He did okay.
You brought in a circus, right? With Aaron Rodgers, right? Right, that's Roy.
Yeah, that was a shit show and a half. Sorry, I hate to use that word.
You know what's crazy? Their guy was Zach Wilson. He played better than Rodgers from the stats that I saw.
Yeah, he did. Zach was a lot better than Rodgers.
Yes, and he's out of the league. That's insane.
No, he's at Denver.
No, he's in Denver. He's the backup to.
He's the backup.
Backup to Bo Nix.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
what I mean.
The Jets traded him to Denver. I think they got a 6th rounder for him.
He'll never see another snap unless Bo Nix gets hurt. I give Denver a lot of credit. They dumped Wilson with his $100 million whatever contract he had.
No, they traded him.
They made the playoffs with all
Trouble is they're going to eat a lot of that contract for trading him.
38 million. 38 million.
Do they still?
But they made the playoffs and they got their fan base back in it, and
True.
They're looking
Do they
promising. Their defense was good too.
No.
They put Joseph back as a defensive coordinator. I think some coaches are just meant to be coordinators, in my eye.
Yeah, Robert Saleh was 20-36 with 4 years with New York, but he didn't have 4 full years. He was fired after week 5. He went 4-13, 7-10, 7-10, and then 2-3. So
You can get him as a DC and Dion as your
well,
head coach.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think they would do
Now
that.
we're talking.
I would think. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Hear me?
You're breaking
No,
up.
we didn't.
You're breaking up.
Right. I don't know why I was doing that.
We're talking. You're back in it with Washington and Philly, year 1.
I think there's plans to maybe bring in Cliff Kingsbury.
I don't mind him at all either. I mean, he had Kyler Murray, which I'm just gonna leave it at that. Look what
Cliff
he's doing.
Kingsbury and Kyler Murray had that one good year. That's it.
Yeah, right.
Give him a team that he can coach, and I think he'll be okay.
He's a good fantasy player, right, Thomas? Kyler Murray. That's about it.
And man, I don't want one good year. Put about 5 years together, and hey, you good with me? Oh, he tripped.
Yeah, it's slippery surfaces out there.
Yeah, they don't have the right cleats on.
I love
Whoops.
watching these games in the snow. I love it. I mean, I don't care who the teams are. I just love snow games. I haven't seen them all
Oh, he
year.
tripped over his own man. Turf didn't get him. His own man did. Linderbaum got him.
So is that stadium in Buffalo a dome or not?
No,
Is
it's
it
not. It's wide open to the elements.
The new one's not a
Yeah,
dome either.
Yeah, but they are building the dome next door to it.
No,
To
but
Buffalo.
I just heard that they canceled the dome.
That's what I heard
Yeah,
too.
it's not going to be a dome, but it's going to be. I think Thomas, it's going to be like old Texas Stadium, where there's going to be a hole.
Hole in the roof.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's the
Or
only
they're
thing I
going
can
to shape
imagine.
it like
Is it going to be
whatchamacallit?
retractable like AT&T?
No
No.
retractable.
No, I think it's going to be like
Open air.
Westfield
They
up in
saying.
Seattle.
They don't worry about snow in Seattle, just the rain.
Because
Yeah,
I know
I think
because I know the new stadium here for the Tennessee Titans is going to be a dome.
Yeah, look what happened to Minnesota when they built a dome.
Oh man, catch the damn ball! You got to catch that, Andrew. You first team All Pro.
I wouldn't mind seeing Todd Monken get a head coaching job. He's got.
And Minnesota should have never built a dome. Both of them.
Well,
Look
they
at-
had Hubert Humphrey.
Eagles won today because of the elements.
Steve
Hurts wasn't-
Spagnuolo. What do you think about him? He's old, isn't he?
He's in his 60s, I think.
Yeah.
Late 50s, early 60s.
I want him back on the Eagles.
Oh, and then he fumbled. Oh,
65.
Holy
He's
crap.
65, Troy.
That's what I thought. I thought it was late 50s, early 60s. And I consider 65 and early 60s.
Wow. Is that a scoop and score?
No.
no.
Lamar's got 2 MVPs and he's playing like this.
Well,
Really?
again,
Oh,
I'm sorry,
You just
but I
put it
think
on the line.
MVPs.
Von Miller with the scoop.
I'm sorry, but I don't have much. I could care less about regular season MVP. I would
I
rather them hold off, but they can't. But, and take the playoffs into consideration,
Yeah, but he was talking shit all week. Did you hear?
Yeah, he's a loudmouth. I never liked Lamar, but
Right.
he's
Right.
played well this year, so I can't hate on the man.
Mhm.
Yeah, he had
But again, he
3,000
does
yard
this shit too
passing,
much.
and
He says, "I'm not laughing with you. I'm laughing at
Here.
you."
come here, Russ. You want to say hello? Want to say hello? Look. Well, here's our puppy. Couple months old. Huh. You're a
I'll
couple
never
months
get
old, aren't
another
you?
dog again. I just lost my best friend last year. I want to get another dog, but I don't in the same token because it's like losing a family member,
It is. I remember our first dog that we got. We named her Missy, and she was like a chow mix, I think they said, or something like that. And
It's so hard.
it is. We had to put her down. They were saying it was a Shar-Pei chow mix, but I don't think so. I think she had more lab in her than anything.
I got to put my second dog down this year. He
Oh,
keeps
no.
having seizures.
Yeah, the dog we had was, you could tell she was getting old. She had arthritis and couldn't get up and down our back stairs easily. There's Shaquille.
When they get that glaze in their eyes where it's blue, you know what I'm
Mhm.
talking about?
Yeah,
When their eyes get blue, then you know it's time. It's
yeah, it
hard,
was.
you know?
Yep, I agree. Boy, Buffalo's just chewing up that defense.
Well, when you turn the ball over, that's what happens.
That was a
mean,
turning point in the Eagle game, quite frankly. Was the
I agree.
I told
agree.
everybody first turnover was going to be the game, and
There
that
goes
was
James
it.
Cook. Yeah, get him in
You're
there.
right.
Get him in there. Oh, he got down to the one.
Randy's
they had
Cowboys
to
Nation in the house. Overall pick for Shador and Shiloh and Coach Prime, and trade up for a Trash Scott will be traded to the Browns because the Browns want to trade with Trash Scott. We can't trade him. He has a no trade clause. Number one.
There's a no trade.
Yeah,
there's
no trade clause.
Sorry, West Virginia country
What?
boy. I know you've been dealing with the dog
And
for
then,
a while,
and
brother.
then if he didn't, he won't get traded nowhere because y'all talking about it too much. I've noticed something, man. Every time y'all talk about something all the time, it don't happen. Sometimes it's best to be quiet and let it happen.
Dave
Yeah,
Thompson
Have they
says, book that
decided that they're
interview with
gonna?
Brady.
Yeah, Brian, it's your fault.
What'd I do, man? I'm not even paying attention. What happened?
Yeah, you keep talking about it and it don't happen.
Hey, West Virginian.
What
Sorry
was I
to hear
talking
that.
about?
No, bro. Hey, Rodgers had a no trade too, and they still traded him to the Jets.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah,
he waived his no trade.
It's not
Yeah,
even
he
that.
waived his.
It's the money doesn't allow you to trade him this year.
Not to mention, yeah, because if
Next
you
year,
trade Dak,
you could and take a
like
what's
what,
his
38
name?
million?
A Russell Wilson type hit next year.
Yeah, 38 million.
No.
Okay.
It's like 60 some.
I don't know all the
Are you sure?
levels.
Yeah, I'll look. I'll pull it up.
Okay, yeah, make sure. I
I
thought it was a 38.
Teams Cowboys. Let's media share this so everybody could see what we're talking about.
I was gonna say if they trade him this year, it would be like $100 million.
Dallas right now, if you traded him, let's see, trade pre-1, 103 million. Post 42 million. So you could trade him post June 1st, but that wouldn't happen.
No.
So let's say 101, but if you go to next year, $61 million.
That's somebody we need. D Ware. Get somebody like D Ware.
$61 million.
What if a
Next year.
team needed a quarterback though next year?
But I'm saying 61. I mean, after next year, this time next year, you could trade Dak and you would take a $61 million hit. That's kind of what they did with Russell Wilson. That's like what they did with Carson Wentz. It
That's
can be
not
done.
bad. If
So-
there's a team in a run and they lose their quarterback, it's not a bad idea in the rebuild, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Belichick's coming back. He's going to go to North Carolina. He's going to stay there.
So that's not going to happen this year. But you could do it in the future, or not even that. You could just outright cut him. Like if you couldn't do a trade and you wanted to relieve yourself of some salary, you could cut him in 2026, and it's the same deal.
Yeah.
61 mil, or you could do it for 27.
Thomas, you got to turn your speaker down.
Huh?
We're getting feedback here. A Prescott, a post June 1, you could do a 27, next year you could cut him, and it would only be a $27.6 million cap hit.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
So that's what I'm saying. This isn't the year for that. This
No,
time
you
next
don't want to
year,
do that.
then you could plan. You could tell Dak, hey, listen, we got Jackson Dart. He came in for your injured ass again. And, he took us to a wild card round. So we're moving on from you. And then he can go do what he wants. He doesn't have to have a say if you cut him. So that's probably what would happen. You wouldn't get nothing for him. It was a coyote, he says, Randy.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
Big ass coyote, though.
Oh, okay. A coyote.
It was out in the middle of the road. Big ass coyote.
That explains it because I knew we didn't have mountain lions here.
Yeah.
Yeah, mountain lions are more to the Rockies.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Yeah, I was going to say that. Thanks, Jay. Thanks, Jacob. We got one more big weekend of football, then it's the Super Bowl, which is kind of like the, let's be honest. The Super Bowl's fun. I'm going to be doing a lot of giveaways, but it's not, it's usually not the greatest of games. But, hopefully it is. But next weekend's it, or next Sunday is it, really. 2 games left, and then the Super Bowl. We will be streaming tomorrow night for the Natty champion for the college football.
Gotta fight.
That coach should be thrown out. Ravens just think they're all that.
Come on, get Derrick Henry going. You're not going to win without him.
I like it, Ultra, I like Jackson Dart. I mean, I know it's early, but I like the kid. Let's put it this way, Ultra, if they're genuinely looking at tape and looking to get but I don't think they are. I think they're going to sync with Prescott. That's what's going to happen.
I think so,
I
too.
don't think they're going to spend high picks on a quarterback.
They'll take one of the last 5s that we got.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's like, man, very frustrating. I'm bitter, but congrats, Eagles. Sledhead, it is what it is, bro. Ultra, we are screwed.
All right, so let's say Agbuka and Genty are there at number 12. What do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah. If they're both
Who
there.
else is on the board there?
You'd probably have Scorton,
you're not doing.
Pierce.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're looking at it. I'm just, me personally, I'm taking Genty.
That's what I was thinking too.
You got to go with the better player. I mean,
Yeah.
I would look for a trade down and use Genty as that trade bait. That's what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Jackson Dart sitting there at number 50 with your 44th pick. 50th best player there. I think I'd take him.
Let's get through the combine and then reassess it,
All right, here we go. Look at your screen. Look at your screen. It's a commercial. We can hurry up and blow through this.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Combine,
All right, here we go. You got Cam Ward went 1, Shador went 2, Tet McMillan went 3, Travis Hunter went 4, Genty went 5.
I knew it.
Okay, he went 5 in yours.
Yeah, but he
didn't
went
in
5
mine.
here on a trade up.
Yeah.
Malachi Starks went 6. Abdul Carter. This is what I was talking, people. It's not unreasonable to see him drop into that range. Now, I don't know that anybody would, trade away from him, but just look at everybody who went ahead of him. I could totally see that. So, Nick Scorton, there's no way. James
No
Pierce,
way.
possible. Mason Graham goes 10. Will Johnson, 11. So, we're on the clock with Michael Williams. 6'5", 265 edge rusher from Georgia, who I love. So you got Michael Williams, Ravel, Banks, Burden, Egbuka, Warren.
I think you got to take Burden at that point. What's your trade offer?
That's when I might trade down one.
Well, I'm going to
what's your trade offer?
We could drop to 21. We could get 21, 52, and 121 for 12.
I'd go 21. I'd go
Let's
with
look
the
at
21.
the next option. Now, I ain't dropping to 37, so that's not happening. Or
That's the next round.
Yeah, I'm not doing that either. So how about we drop to 21 and see what we got?
Yeah, I think you do it.
Let's just see.
Because then you pick up
there goes Burden,
you pick up a 4th
Booker,
rounder there.
Ravel, Williams, Egbuka, Warren. They all went. Let's see who's on. Well, let me hide it. We got Kelvin Banks.
That's when you take Banks.
You
Harmon,
have to take Banks there.
You got Tyleek Williams. You got Jade Barron, who I like. Mike Green. There is trade offers. There is trade offers.
All right, let's see what the trade offers are.
But we're looking at, we got 21, 44, 52, and 76 right now. Obviously, we got more than that, but
what's your trade
got 4
offers?
top 76
picks.
picks.
Top 100 picks, yeah.
That's great.
What's your trade offer?
You could drop from 21 and you get 36 and 39.
While giving up 121.
Yes.
What's
That's
the
too
next
far
one?
to drop. Then you're losing.
Or you go to 31. You get 31 and 63 and Phillies 5 next year.
You could drop back 10 and probably.
So you could still drop in the first round.
I'd go get Mike Green.
Yeah,
or Banks.
So if you got 4 top 100 picks,
you could drop to 26 with the Rams.
But you'd give up 121 to get pick 90.
Yeah, you would get a 26 and 90, but I don't like that because
I don't either.
Yeah, reject that.
We're
not dropping to 36. Reject that. So it's either like a trade with the Eagles or stick and pick.
I say you stick and pick.
Yeah.
Howie's gonna want to trade.
What I would do right here is take the best available, and that's probably what I would do.
I'd probably take Jalen Walker at that point because you're going to need a linebacker, aren't you?
He doesn't play linebacker though. That's his problem. He plays edge rusher at 6'2", 245.
So he's another Micah Parsons.
He's not even nowhere as big as Micah. I would stay away from Jalen Walker. What I would do, everybody, is you look at Kelvin Banks, or you have to go with Jade Barron. But just remember, we got 21, 44, 52, 76, 121. So what's our biggest? I mean, do you just want to stick and take the best player there? Let's just see what happens. Let's just say, let's do what they would do, right? Let's say, let's take Banks. Don't you think that's what they would do?
Yep.
I think they would. Yeah, they're going to need an offensive tackle.
I mean, he comes in and just starting guard.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just see what happens. I was thinking of Barron there. They could take Barron. Mike Green went 30. Eagles got
There's Jade went to the Ravens
Eagles
at
traded.
27.
One of those guys is gonna hit because they have if you have 20% chance of them making it in the NFL.
And there goes Trey Harris.
You have 400,
I'm just going back and looking. Let's see what happened.
4 top 100 picks. One of them's
Let's
gonna
see
make
here.
That's
Walter
an 80%
Nolan,
chance.
Milrow. Yeah, the Eagles trade. Yes, the Eagles traded down. So they traded out of the first.
Oh, yeah.
So Eagles
Giants
are right
came
behind
up
us
and got
now.
Jalen.
Yeah, so we got a lot of picks coming up. Right now, we got 44, 52, and 76. So,
so I think at this point, you have to think about maybe what's your trade offer?
we got Jackson Dart still there.
Yeah.
This is a situation where you could go and get yourself, your quarterback.
What's your trade offer?
You get 57 and 73, and you give up 44 and next year's 5.
What's the other one?
56 and 62 and give up next year's 3. I'm not doing that.
No. So yeah, you got to stick and pick.
Yeah, I think you just
I think you got to take Jackson Dart there at 44.
I don't know. What do you think, Randy?
Who do you got?
Xavier Watts, that's big time safety out of Notre Dame. Omarion Hampton is on the board. I kind of like Hampton there.
Yeah, I would take Hampton.
You got Caleb Johnson, Jackson
like
Dart.
You'd have to see what Caleb Johnson does at the combine though.
Yeah. Me personally, just sitting here today.
I think you got to take Jackson Dart there.
I would go Hampton myself. So we're gonna.
Would
go
you?
Yeah, we're gonna go Omarion
Okay.
Hampton.
Okay.
Eagles got Landon Jackson, edge, Arkansas. Nice.
Both your backups are free agents.
Let's see if he's there.
Jackson
He
Dart.
might be there. Take him. Take Jackson Dart.
So now we sit here at 52. We got offensive tackle Banks, running back Omarion Hampton. Okay.
You got to take Jackson Dart.
Yeah, I know.
With 52.
I'm just going over our options. We got 52 and 76, 121, 149, 169. I mean, we got a crap ton of picks. So
what's your trade offer?
61 and a Washington 3. I'm not doing that.
No, I'm not taking that.
I'm not dropping to 83. So we reject.
No, I'm not taking that
take
one
Jackson
either.
Dart.
Yeah, you got to take Jackson Dart. I mean, if he's
There you go,
like
Randy's,
the 50th
he's
rank.
Excited. We got him,
There's my
Ultra.
guy.
We got him. All right, let's see what happens.
Now
Let's
you
see.
just sit back and see.
So we got
Kyron
running
Lacey
back.
will not
So we
be
went
there.
all offense, and now we got to work.
Now
we
we gotta
didn't get
work
our
the
receiver.
defense.
That's the down part. We didn't get our receiver.
Well, you still got a few good ones coming up in the late rounds.
Let's see who's there.
Lee Higgins in free agency.
I don't think we're going to get T.
You got Savion Williams is still there. So, I mean, that's his
Yeah,
rating
he's
is
going to be
really
way
low.
down there. I
But
think
yeah, but that's, again, Troy, I'm telling you, he's a 2-3. He's not going that late.
He's not going that late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he goes that low.
But so let's look at all. We got you got
Travion
Jaden
Henderson.
Higgins out of Iowa State.
He's a good receiver.
He's a good one.
I think he's 6'5". He's 6'4",
is
215.
still there?
He's a beast.
Is Golden still there?
Let me look.
Wide receiver, Texas.
Who is it?
Nah, he's
Golden?
gone. He's
Golden.
gone.
Yeah,
gone.
Golden's gone.
Yeah, then Higgins is not a bad pick.
Royals
He's
is
a big
gone.
guy too.
Savion Williams is down there, though, like we said. So,
But there,
Jalen
he's
Royals
down.
is gone.
But what I'm telling you, Troy, that's
I know he's going to come up.
he's not going to go that late. So we'll reject that. We
Yeah,
could do
Higgins
this. We
is-
could drop to 84 and pick up next year's 4th from Tampa.
Yeah, you could do that.
I mean, now you're looking at a bunch. Let's just, we could do that.
You're only going down 8.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
You ought to.
Scatterboo went. We already have a running back. So
Could we take it the running? Oh, yeah, Hampton.
Marion Hampton. We're gonna hide that. All right. So what do we need? We got
84.
Banks, Hampton, and Dart.
We need defensive tackle, linebacker, or safety, or edge.
You got
Ashton Gillott is there.
yeah, we got the Louisville edge rusher. Don't know much about him.
Nothing yet.
Either yet.
Gunnar Helm, the Shamar Turner, 6'4", 300 out of
I like
Texas
him.
A&M.
I like him.
You
I
got
like him.
Rod Moore, safety out of Michigan. Let's see here. Let's look here.
Mabuka's gone, huh?
Yeah.
For Texas, the safety.
Let me look at safety. Yeah, he's gone. You got Rod Moore. You got Malachi Moore out of Alabama. Ransom, Ohio State. Bryce Anderson. Yeah, so that's the thing about going with quarterback, but it is what it is.
At this point, I probably would go with Gunnar Helm, actually. I know he's offense, but you're building your offense to be really, really good.
Yeah, you definitely need a tight end. You're going to need that tight end.
You got Denzel Burke for Ohio State, 6'1",
cornerback?
190. Yeah.
Yeah, I might take him too.
Got a Gunnar
Yeah.
Helm.
Cornerback.
Shamar
that's a good
Turner. I mean,
position
if we
when
get
you-
Turner, let's look at defensive line. You got Shamar Turner, Jordan Phillips. I mean,
Yeah, Turner might be the one at that point.
yeah.
But then you got somebody down into the 170s. You got Farmer,
yeah.
177.
Yeah.
Farmer's pretty good.
It's a tough one because what we've already taken was Banks, Hampton, and Dart. So,
I think you got to go
Definitely
with Gunnar
upgraded the
Helm.
offense there. You need a receiver too.
yeah.
Who are the receivers on the board at this point?
Torrey Horton, Antoine Wells, Caden Prather, or
Randy
Rondé Gatson,
Gatz down
Savion
there.
Williams, who I like.
Yeah, I like Savion, but what's his number right now?
Again,
160-ish?
you would have to take him around here if you wanted him. So,
yeah, I think you got to go. I think you got to go with your wide receiver there.
yeah, I think just take Savion and get it over
Take
with.
Savion there. Yeah.
Well, if we do go out in free agency and get a couple of defensive players, then we can go more offense. Just
What's your
gonna
next
depend on what they
pick after this one? 121.
Yeah, so right now we got Banks, Hampton, Dart, Williams. We can't do any more offense. So
No, you got to go defense at this point. All right, so let's see who's there.
your boy Lander Barton's there.
Yeah, you definitely need a linebacker at that point.
Mhm.
Lander's
I think you take
gone.
him.
Lander's
Oh, he
gone.
went. He just went.
Eagles got Rondé Gatson.
Yeah, his daddy played for us.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna.
Okay, so 121.
I'm gonna.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
drop
you gotta
down.
take-
Yeah,
drop down 3 and get another pick.
we're just gonna reject that. Enough's enough. Okay. You got
That
edge
one was-
rusher. I don't know a lot of these guys.
Who is
Got-
it?
You got Malachi Moore, safety out of Alabama.
Yeah, I think you
Jordan
gotta take
Phillips,
him.
defensive tackle, Maryland's.
I don't know enough of the
Yeah,
players.
I'm
to
gonna
go after
stop it
round
here
4.
because I'm out of my league here. So
Yeah,
that's the problem when you go because we got all offense, but we didn't address the defense. So
And this year they're saying after the 5th round, after this year is not very good players, is what
Yeah.
they're saying. This draft is very weak.
Thomas is like, I'm out of here with this draft shit. So anyway, I just had to do one. So
Yep.
that's what it was looking like. So we got a decent game here, everybody. 14-10, Bills.
Yeah, looking good. These playoffs have been good, other than the Kansas City game when they had Mahomes. They might as well just put 2 flags on Mahomes and just pull the flag, and you're safe. The rest of the games, though, have been great.
Well, I'm hoping Buffalo opens us up a little bit.
What
You-
did you hit your bets today, Brian?
One of them.
Oh, okay.
How much did you get on that one?
I just rolled. I had gotten a card. I played both sides on the Eagles, but I got one of those there was like $35 on it, so I put the
okay.
whole 35 with. Who did we lose? We lost Drew.
Drew.
I
No,
lo-
not Drew. We lost God, what's his name?
I
The
don't.
one we were just talking to.
Well, Bobby's here.
Bob.
Oh,
Yeah, Bob's
Randy,
here.
Randy.
Yeah. God, I couldn't think of his name.
I bet I won on the Rams +7. So
Good
then
for you.
I rolled all that into this game. So it's like 68-33. I rolled that into Buffalo +1.
You're the same as me, Brian. I'll win and then I'll roll it in. And
I ain't playing around. I'm just gonna roll it in. So if I
That's
win, then
good.
I think I win and then I'm up to like 140 or something, 130
Yeah.
something. So and then we'll see from there. At least I'll have something for the Super Bowl or next week.
So you need
There you
Buffalo to
go.
win by how much?
One. No.
By
Buffalo's
one or
getting
more.
one.
Yeah,
Oh.
if Buffalo would have to tie basically,
You're in
or
good
they
shape.
can win.
You're in good shit.
Because if you hit it on the one, you don't get it. If they win by 1 point.
Baltimore's not winning this game.
Yeah, Buffalo has to win it by 2 or more at this point.
Lamar always chokes.
Come on, Cook. Damn. They are not. He is not getting open.
I picked the under on field goals on the Eagles game because of the snow, and I got hosed right there. I couldn't believe it. It's like it's snowing like a son bitch, and these guys are kicking field goals like crazy. What the hell's going on? They're out on the field, clearing the damn snow off the field. I'm like, get them out of there.
Yeah,
It
I think
reminded me of
everybody
the
in the country was picking Detroit.
Yeah, like the Vinatieri game with the Colts. The coaches are out there moving the snow. The refs had to get them off the field, and they still made the field goal. I couldn't believe it. Ooh.
Yeah, I took the Rams at +7. I knew that was going to be a close game. Bet 5 on it and got like 4 something.
It shouldn't have been that close. The coaching made it close.
No, it was that drop pass from Smith.
Well, if they would have ran the ball like 15 more times like they were supposed to, it would have never
Pass
been that.
interference. Oh, there's Keon Coleman. Finally, there's a
Let's pass
Keon
the
Coleman.
ball within our own 5 and get a safety. And I don't get that. I mean, I don't know. In a snow game, you come out, run the ball, and set the tone. Hurts obviously was struggling today, and Sirianni's such a fucking asshole. He wants to prove a point, or Kellen or whoever the fuck it is. Oh, well, we can pass. We want to show the fans that we know what we're doing and we have a passing game. Bro, stop. Saquon is the man on the team. Run the ball. Stop passing.
Go Cooks. Go Cook. Go. No, you got 5 there.
Get over it. Hurts is an average quarterback. I'm sorry. I'm going to say that right now. He does not impress me. Saquon has helped us get to the championship game, and stick with the defense and Saquon. That's what's winning this game. He wants to consistently pass, and I'm sorry, Hurts needs to show me more. He got to a Super Bowl. I love him for that, but he needs to show
Yeah,
me.
I don't agree with what Drew was saying earlier. I mean, good golly. That was not a very impressive showing.
Yeah, now if Hurts comes out next week and blasts Washington,
Then I'll say yes.
I'll change my mind. Right now, Hurts is on my shit list. He is not playing good.
I think if I'm Washington, I watched the game tape where the Rams were blitzing him and bring the house.
And you can blame the weather or whatever the fuck else you want to blame. He hasn't been really playing that good the last 2 years. He needs to fucking step up and get his shit together and blast Washington and win the Super Bowl. Or he's going to be average, just like a Goff or a Cousins or a Dak. Sorry, guys. But
Hey, Daniel, I saw all 5 of them, all 5 of the championships. I was too young to remember the Baltimore one, though.
That's the thing. You get like hooked into your quarterback. It's like, oh, well, just because he's on my team, I'm going to love him. Like Mark Holmes does with Dak. I'm not going to love Hurts until he shows me more. He needs to show me more.
Allen with the touchdown.
Here you go. I finished my draft, Troy.
Okay, put it on the board. Wow.
Oh,
You did.
I mean, again, I don't know a lot of these guys once you get past.
Yes, I agree with that, Josh Farmer, because he is one hell of a beast.
So we got Kelvin Banks, who's going to start for you at guard. Omarion Hampton. Now, I drafted 2 running backs. I love Omarion Hampton, but I love Dylan Sampson at 187. So Dylan Sampson,
Running back out of 10.
Yeah, he's
so
really good.
Neil wasn't there when you went to draft him.
He was. So I could have had him too, and he might have been a better duo. I could have had either one.
Okay.
But we got our quarterback, we got our wide receiver, Savion Williams, and then we got a couple edge rushers. We got Barron out of Miami, Birch out of Oregon, an edge out of Notre Dame, R.J. Oben. We got a linebacker. We got Farmer. I mean, again.
I'm looking good for Baltimore right now.
You want to see the one I did, I think, last week sometime?
Sure, you can share it.
There you go. That's the one I did last week.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Trey Harris at 29. Kenneth Grant at 50. Judkins, Stutzman, Lander Barton. I like Kobe Bryant. Shamar Turner's good. Don't know anything about that linebacker out of Kentucky, but I like him.
I don't either, really. I think he's...
Farmer's good. Johnny Walker. Yeah. I mean, again... But, that's fine. You got a second next year, a 4th and 26. I like what you're doing in there so we can move up for Arch.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
What do you guys think about the quarterback? His name is Jalen Daniels.
I think he's pretty good if he plays for the Commanders.
Yeah, right.
No, this guy's I think he's on Kentucky. He's really good.
Oh, I thought you were kidding with us.
No. He's confusing the hell out of me because he's got both their names.
Yeah.
Now, you know who I'm talking about? His name is Jalen Daniels.
Yeah, for Kentucky, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
The kid out of Kentucky.
He's supposed to go around the 4th or 5th round.
21-10 at the half.
Is he coming out?
I don't know.
I think he's probably got another year or two. I think he's only a sophomore.
I'm keeping my eye on him. He looks good.
But yeah, I'd love to trade if that actually would have happened the way I planned it. Yeah, I'd use those 2 fourths for to get up to as high as I could to get Arch. I took Brady Cook.
Don't get too excited over the name. He hasn't done anything in college yet.
Who?
Besides play like 3 games.
Who's that?
Arch.
Well, he's going to be the starter next year for Texas.
Well, when we see what he does next year, they're holding him back, I think. They should have put him in that last game.
Well, they wanted to get Brock Ewers. They wanted to showcase Brock Ewers.
Anybody with a name Brock, it ain't gonna work. You need to be a UFC fighter.
Everybody hit the like button here. We're dragging. We're dragging here. We're waiting for the second half here.
If we hit the like button in the first one, that's it, right?
No, this is
A different one?
There's a different one.
yeah.
I'll go back and hit it.
All right.
Yeah, hit that like button if you think Jerry's gonna croak. Come on. I can't believe that some bitch said, I'm here for a job and not for my team. That pisses me off as an outside fan.
You should got another one there, Brian.
What's that?
I just like the video.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you. I like to get to 50 if at all possible. I need 10
I
more.
understand.
Yeah, I gotta go get myself one. There you go. That's a good reminder. Let's see here.
Did you see where?
Let's see.
Well, I watched one of Mark's things early this morning, and he got called out on a call where the lady's electricity
Awesome, Oscar.
had gone out, and he went to the house, and he gets ready. He felt sorry for the lady because y'all's temperatures are so low where he's at, and the first thing the lady said out of her mouth, "How about them Cowboys?"
No, really?
No.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
That's funny. That's cool.
Wow, Lamar's out playing.
He's got 2 interceptions though.
Yeah, the numbers are good, but the turnovers, like Brian says, is where it's at.
In the playoffs, every team is pretty close, and it can just take 1 or 2 turnovers, and that's it.
He just threw that ball on the ground that last one. That was weird. He's like, here you go, guys. Take the ball. All was quiet today on the Dallas news, which is surprising. Yeah, I didn't really hear anything on the media. They're usually every day, and it's like, holy crap. I can't believe they just stay in the headlines all the time. It's crazy.
All right.
I had a dream last night that Dion got signed. So there you go.
Yeah, I'm not buying it though, buddy. I just don't. I don't. All right.
I would just love him to stick it to Steven one more time.
Oh, I
But
hear you.
you threw me up against the wall. Suck it. Here you go, buddy. I'm gonna die. Here's your coach. That's a power move right there. That's just showing you who's the boss. All I got to say to these Washington fans, good luck next week. May the best team win. But we're going to stick that left hand right up your ass.
Alrighty then. Oh, it's my
That
lord.
That don't sound too appealing there.
Well, if you're wearing a pair of gloves, you're fine.
I tried to be nice at first, but hey.
Okay.
They're all digging out of their graves from 20 years ago. Like, oh yeah, we have a football team. Oh, okay. All these streamers, they're like 20
What?
years old. They don't know shit.
You okay?
They're all 20-year-old, 25-year-olds. They ain't never seen the real Washington team. They
Yeah.
don't know what's going on. They're lucky right now. Detroit's just ass with Jared Goff. I mean, you put a better quarterback on Detroit, they're in the Super Bowl. The Rams got the better deal there. Even though they lost today, they got a Super Bowl out of that trade. So they won that deal. Prove me wrong on that one.
Troy looks like he's doing mock draft.
Yep.
Wait till the
So am I.
combine.
So 0 about Dak. Jerry thought the same thing about Mike McCarthy. Dwayne Sweeney. I said 2 comments. Let's go after Bills and MVP. Boom. Timeout for the second time. Same person. Who? Oh. Does Bobby practice? Oh God.
What is it?
I don't know what he's talking. I wasn't paying attention to the conversation. Brian, I like your channel a lot better than Mike. Thanks, Ronnie. Again, Dak will be gone in a very short period of time. Then what do we have? You know, I'm not hating Dak. I'm hoping he does well, but I'm just speaking the truth. Once Dak is gone, what do we have? You know, that's
Absolutely nothing.
I mean, we need to worry about our whole team.
You have potential. You have potential. He was great. He was great. I'm not going to take anything away from Dak at all. He had 3 12-win seasons. That's fantastic, you know.
And he's got 2 playoff wins, but he hasn't done enough.
Yeah, exactly.
At all. At all. At all.
And I don't care about all you internet trolls. You can say what you want about me. Suck it easy. Eagles are in the championship game. Washington's going down.
I love it.
I got more championship games than you, Washington fan. So come out the woodwork and talk your smack. You're going down.
I don't know. If
Troy, I
Jaden,
already know what you're going to say.
I don't know if Jaden Daniels puts up the numbers he did against Detroit.
We're going to snap him like the twig he is.
Oh my goodness.
He's Groot.
Again?
We're going to snap him in half next week.
He is a small guy. I didn't realize his lower body was so thin.
Yeah. He doesn't have leg muscle. He's got to put some leg muscle on him.
He's going to have to either watch it because he ain't going to be able to take too many hits with that size frame.
No, he's not.
I will say that.
Back up.
He's a good quarterback.
I'll tell you what, the Eagles are the only team that made him see ghosts this year. So I have hope and faith.
I'm not a Washington fan, but they are trending up too. I mean, you got to give it to them. They came to play last
Yes,
night.
they did, and
They did.
they're hitting the ground. I mean,
They're doing it at the right
yeah,
time.
exactly. It doesn't matter. Again, it doesn't matter how they played against us. It don't matter.
No. Y'all are playing well. The Eagles are. I'm saying both of the teams are playing well. It ought to be a good game.
It's going to be a good one.
I can't believe we got another home playoff game. I'm so crazy. I did not see this happening.
Well, you were a good team all year. I mean, I saw
Yeah.
it happening.
I did too.
I mean, you know,
We said all along that y'all were one of the top 4 teams, and y'all are one of the top 4 teams. Not much else to be said.
Yeah, I won $50 on that Washington game last night, by the way. I picked them. I'm down $5 today, but I ain't sweating.
Washington has 2 NFL titles, and they were runners up 4 times.
Yeah, but they went through an awful ownership too.
I'm talking before the Super Bowl era.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Didn't they bring Gibbs back?
Yeah, they did. He retired and then came back and then retired again. Yeah, Washington's NFL titles were in 37 and 42.
I love seeing these snow games. Like, I miss running backs like Bettis, the Bus, and like Marshawn Lynch, and you got to throw Larry Zonka in there and Riggins, those guys, they just powered their way to victory, That's what I love about Saquon. It's like, just give him the fucking ball. He can take over the game. Stop.
I thought for a little bit your coach was going to mess up, and he stopped giving it to him there at the end for I don't know for what reason.
Dude just ran the ball the whole game like the Army-Navy game, and we'll win every game. I don't know what his deal is with thinking.
That's Kellen Moore.
Like, prove to the fans that we can pass. Jalen Hurts is average, bro, right now. Until he shows me more, he's average. I don't care what Eagles fans say about me. He's average until he shows me more. Bottom line.
all right. 21-10 Buffalo. Again, this is kind of what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
This is more like what I was thinking.
If Buffalo goes down and scores here, it could get ugly.
Yeah, it could. Damn, Cook is being shut down.
Come on, Cook, get a big break here. I need 50 yards from you.
Screw that. I need 80 yards from him.
80? Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's a big bet right there. You're ballsy.
Well, he is a good running back. If he gets an opening, he's gone.
You would think they would run the ball in the snow, right?
Where's Shakir? Nope, incomplete.
It just seems to be all these quarterbacks running the ball in the playoffs. Take that bet.
Then I also need Derrick Henry to get up going.
Ooh, Baltimore shut them down. They still have a chance here. So if Buffalo wins and they play Kansas City, is this their third championship game?
No, Buffalo went to 4 before that, 4 straight. This would be their 7th or 8th.
No, I mean against like Mahomes.
This would be their 2nd, I believe.
I know they can't get over the hump against Mahomes. I think that maybe they lost in a divisional round a couple times against them.
Well, let's take a look.
Come on, Lamar, let's put some points on the board here. Make this game more competitive.
So they punted, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when did Mahomes come into the league? It was what, 2019,
19 or 18?
I believe?
I was going to say 6 years ago, but I'm not sure if that's right.
I think it was 2018. But he sat on the bench for a year. He had Alex Smith.
He also won, he's won, what, 3 Super Bowls now?
Yeah.
Don't remind me, Randy.
Okay,
I'm just
that's why I
saying
don't
that,
care.
I mean, you know, you got to give it to him.
No, I don't. The
I
refs have to
do.
give it to him.
I don't want to see him win, but honestly, he's a damn good quarterback.
He's been mid this year. I'm looking forward to him getting knocked out next week.
No, the Ravens have not played Buffalo in the wild card round. Let's see what we got in the divisional.
It's Buffalo versus Kansas City. I think they lost in 2 championship games against them.
Well, I know they lost one because
Okay, they
Mahomes,
lost to the Chiefs in 2020, 2021.
they had
That's the only
intercepted.
time.
Yeah, that's the one where they intercepted the ball and there was a penalty on the play,
Yeah,
and Kansas City got the ball back and scored.
That's it, one time?
just one time, 2020 to 21 season.
Oh wow, I thought it was more than that.
Nope, just the once.
Hey,
Just one time.
Bill's got to get the revenge this next week.
Brownie, because he's going up against the likes of Lamar Jackson.
Who is overrated?
Yeah.
Here we go, boys.
Now I need Derrick Henry to get running.
They won't
Running
run
out
the
of-
ball. They're down by 2 much
Nelson
now.
Aguilar is still in the league. Is it me, or does it look like Baltimore is tired? I mean, cold.
They
I
do
mean.
seem a little tired. It's like they're not even
cold.
giving
It
the
looks like
ball.
they're too cold to play football, is what it looks
Yeah,
like.
they're not even giving the ball to Derrick Henry anymore.
Yeah, they're toast. Lamar is the most overrated quarterback.
There's Mark Andrews.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Lamar Jackson is extremely good.
Yeah,
What you
right.
mean? He's good, but again, he's got 2 playoff wins, right? Is that what he has, 2 or 3 now? He's got 3.
I think he's got 3.
And now he's got 3, right? He won last week,
Yep.
Yep.
so he's got 3.
Put Derrick Henry on the team and you can't.
He was a favorite today. Just let's not forget that.
Right.
I took Buffalo +1. So
Mark Andrew again.
You must be way ahead of me. I'm watching the running back run the ball.
yeah, me too.
Lamar, he does need some wide receivers. I mean, he doesn't really have any wide receivers.
Well,
to
Zay
be honest.
Flowers is out right now.
Yeah.
That's his wide receiver there.
All he has
Yeah.
is Rashad Bateman and
I don't think Dallas has got anything scheduled with Witt Jr.
no.
That's a front office move right there. You don't get the guy help. You bring in Henry with no wide receivers. That's not really going to change much,
Joe Witt. Joe
We'll get
Vitt.
into the playoffs, and this is what happened.
That
So
didn't
total-
help Oscar. There's
Well, he just picked up 13 yards.
Yeah, there you go. As soon as you called him out.
Yep.
Who's that? Derrick Henry?
Mhm.
Yeah, he just ran for 13.
As soon as you called his ass
now
out,
that I'm like,
You've
come on, you
awoken
got
the
to use
sleeping
him more.
lion.
And then they pull him out of the game.
Didn't it? I don't get why these running backs go out of the game. They play one play or 2 plays and they run back out. I don't
Yeah.
understand anymore.
That's crazy.
And a 5-yard loss. That makes sense. That's a Sirianni move right there.
Well, if y'all win next week, Robert, y'all going to be re-signing him to a new 5-year deal.
You can have him and Kellen Moore. How's that?
We don't want either one of them.
I don't either.
Don't you think that y'all are going to re-sign him if he gets past the championship game?
Kellen Moore or Sirianni?
Sirianni.
No, I think he's already signed. We're going to let his contract run out. And then when he can't suck any more blood, we're going to get rid of him. He stresses me the fuck out way too much.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's not hard. Run the ball, you idiot. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a fan of 3,000 miles, 5,000 miles away or whatever. And I can see all you have to do is run the ball. Come on, bro.
3rd and
I'm
12?
surprised you
Wow.
moved out of the stadium today.
That was a bad pass.
That was.
Are you
What
there,
the
Thomas, or what? What are you doing?
Uh-oh, sacks way back there. Like
4th
15 yards.
Yeah.
Delay a game. It never got off. the
Oh,
play
that
got
was
off.
lucky.
So they'll get the 5 yards
Yeah.
instead of the sack.
How'd you see what he said? Stop the damn ball.
Oh, they should. Oh, I was going to say they should call a roughing the passer there because they blew the whistle.
I think it was a late whistle.
This might be the play of the game right here. 3rd and 17. All right, Lamar, let's see what you got. You're the MVP 2-time. Let's go, brother. Wow. Best game right there.
3rd and 17, huh?
He got about 5 or 6 yards.
That's the game.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
know. He
gonna
may have
say
gotten enough to get a field goal. That's about it.
possibly.
Well, they're going for. He's had a bad year too. This Tucker's had a bad year.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, Tucker and Elliott have been struggling.
Yeah, they both have. You're right.
Elliott had 2 missed extra points today. That would have sealed the game.
Hmm. He hit that one good.
Yep.
You
They
can't
got
win
it.
you can't win off field goals.
You can't be kicking field goals in the playoffs anyway. You got to be scoring touchdowns.
Yeah. 21-13.
21-13.
Why some of these teams don't play their strengths. It's weird.
Now if Cook and Shakir can get going.
They forget what their strengths are when the playoffs come. They're like, yeah, we won 15 games like Detroit or whatever. And then
Mhm.
you don't play to your strengths. And you lose the game.
I tell you what, Hurts had the man upstairs looking over him today. He could have got seriously hurt on that tackle when his leg got caught up underneath him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so thankful.
Yeah, he could. I'm telling you, he was. The man
When you
upstairs was looking on him.
What
I'm
happened
glad
to
he didn't get hurt.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
I don't want to see anybody get hurt at all, any cost.
They were talking about putting Kenny Pickett in the game, but to be honest with you,
I'd put your other guy in there, the third
their
string.
third stringer's better than Kenny Pickett.
He is. He is.
Yeah.
I might be getting rid of
McKee.
Kenny Pickett after this season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
McKee.
Yeah, McKee.
Tanner McKee.
Yep. Who did he play for in college?
Stanford.
Yeah. I
Stanford.
think
Okay.
Stanford.
That's crazy to have a quarterback like that on a third string who is possibly better than 25% of the starters out there, and he'll never get a chance, you know.
Well, he'll get a chance, but it'll be about 3 years down the way. Somebody
Maybe.
will pay him.
I don't think we're going to keep Pickett after what we've seen from McKee this year.
Y'all would be crazy to pay to pay him and then McKee.
Well, I understand, yeah. McKee, we're not really paying any money to, so
That's what I'm saying. You can save money.
yeah.
Both y'all and us are going to have 25 free agents apiece. You're going to have to save money in certain spots.
Only person I want re-signed next year is Goddard, which they should have used more today because he was, anytime they got him the ball, he was dominating. And Vaughn. And then Sweat and Milton Williams, they haven't really showed up in the second half of the season. They can both go down the road. So those are our 4 major free agents, you know.
Oh, don't forget about Bond.
Yeah,
Well,
he
yeah,
said
that's
him.
what I'm saying.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he said him.
Oh, okay.
The other 2 guys, I'm not real too concerned about.
Daniel, they're just bringing him in for the Rooney rule. That's all they're bringing Leslie in for.
Put it on his resume.
Yep.
I'd rather have him than Kellen Moore.
I think I would too. All right,
that?
Cook.
Frazier.
Why didn't you just hand it off to him?
Anyone over Kellen Moore, right?
Yep.
Hey, I agree with you guys.
Heck,
I don't want-
I'd even take Carrot Top back.
Carrot Top. Nah,
You
let's
talking
not
about
get
Jason
carried
Garrett?
away. Settle down
You
a
talking
little
about
bit.
Who are you talking about? Jason Garrett?
Yeah, I'd take him over Kellen
Oh,
Moore
hell
any day.
no. Not me. I saw too many 8-8 seasons with him.
Troy, you're tripping right now. You've been hitting up Chris's shrooms or what?
Down here, we used to call him the clapper because all you
Yep.
see him do was smiling and clapping on the sidelines.
Yep, I remember him.
Now that's a true yes man right there.
Yeah, he was.
McCarthy got pissed off because they cut his cafeteria plan out. They said no more food.
That's wrong.
I'm out. Just playing, guys. Sorry.
Oh, well,
No, you're fine. First down.
I know why it's so quiet. Thomas ain't in here now.
Yeah.
You have a bad season, make light of it, right? That's the best way out.
What is that Samuel's name? First name. No, it's not Debo.
Curtis.
Curtis Samuel. That's right. He was with Washington last year.
Yeah. Oh, Lamar's getting warm on that sideline. He don't like it.
Why are you running it to the middle? You know they're going to bottle you up all day. My God. Come on, open up a hole for him. Offensive line. Give him some room to run.
There you go, Randy. I'm switching it up a little bit. I went with something different. I went with James Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
Jihad Campbell at 44. Kenneth Grant at 47. Matthew Golden at 50.
Nice.
That's good players.
Savion at 149.
Good.
Dylan Sampson at 169.
Good running back.
And then we got into just like extras. I got guard Joshua Gray out of Oregon State. The safety out of Navy.
Wow, Devin Neal fell that far to you?
Danny Stutzman, linebacker of Oklahoma.
Yeah, he's
good.
Yeah, and then I took Devin Neal. And then with my last pick, I took Riley
Leonard. Yeah.
So.
You know what's crazy about all of this is when we do our mocks, we have no idea what they.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what?
Exactly.
I mean, we don't know if they're going to go receiver. Hell, they may go off and, you don't know.
Yep.
I mean, that's just the crazy thing about the Cowboys. You
Yep.
think you know, but you really don't know. I never seen Nealon coming last year. I didn't see Nealon coming at all.
Nobody saw that one coming.
I really didn't see Mozzie Smith coming either when they picked
that
him.
was, man. Oof.
It was the same thing with Taco Charlton. I wanted so bad to pick the player for the Steelers, the
Watson or
yeah.
Watts.
You know what would make it the draft so much more exciting, Randy? Is if and Troy is if we went out. I don't even care who. I'd rather have defense, but let's say we went out and got ourselves a linebacker and a D tackle. Now you don't have to take necessarily. You don't have to take anything. You could just sit there and take your quarterback if you want and not feel guilty.
That's what I was
about
saying earlier.
Or
if we went and got,
what I mean? That's the
we could set our draft up so nice if they went out.
Because we're trying to draft and fill spots where we shouldn't have to fill all these spots.
No, you're right. And that makes it harder because if that spot gets wiped out, then we're sitting there and we just have to take the best available player.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a back and forth thing, and you can't fill your team like that. That's the problem. We have to have free agents come in here and contribute. If we don't, we're not going to keep up with these other
What's up,
teams, and it's
Dustin?
showing.
Yeah, trust the process, Dustin.
Yeah.
Thomas, I know you're there. Yeah, okay. What's your scouting report on James Pierce, Thomas? Pull your draws up and give me a scouting report. Yeah, he's not there. Game time. Is he going to play for the Chargers? Nah, he's going to retire this offseason.
Yeah, the Chargers let him go, didn't they?
Nah, well, he was out of contract as soon as the year
Yeah.
ended.
He's done
okay.
anyway.
As soon as the year ended, he was out of contract.
Okay.
And why would you pay him when you can go? There's a lot of good running backs in this draft.
Yep.
Go find somebody that's reputable to him and pick them in whatever round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just keep stacking that defense up and then get some free agents
Yep.
on offense.
True that. So what's going on here? Who has the ball here?
Well, they just stopped Buffalo.
Baltimore did. Yeah, Baltimore did. They got it on the touchback.
Baltimore has it back, so they have a chance to make it a game here.
Yeah, they could tie it up with a touchdown and a two-point conversion.
Yeah.
Wow.
Link to the Zoom is for channel members. I might come back. Here, I'll put the channel membership. If you want to be a channel member, you could hop in here, my man. Let's see.
Henry's rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
Just got about 7 more.
A little too late.
There you go. I just pinned it at the top. You want to be a member? You come in you can hang out with us. Anybody wants any cool hoodies? I'm making Bobby's tomorrow, and then there's no mail tomorrow, Bobby. So
I thought you already had it on the wall.
no, I got.
Oh, that's right. It's
I sold that
MLK Day tomorrow, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
And
I would've
Inauguration
got an
Day.
extra
You're
large.
getting a fresh one, huh?
I would have got an extra large if I known that.
Well, I can get you an extra large. I have extra larges.
Yeah, I just was trying to buy it up.
No. I have plenty. So, would you rather have an extra large?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Whoa.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Yeah.
There goes Derek. Yeah. Oh, Thomas.
Brian, I'm Chinese from the waist down.
Ooh.
You know.
Okay.
He almost broke it. That would have been about a 70-yard run. I knew when Thomas came in here, it'd get more exciting because.
Hey, Thomas, we need a scouting report on Pierce.
Yeah, from Tennessee, Pierce.
James Pierce.
Edge rusher.
If you already made it though, it's all good. I'll just hang it on my wall in my game.
I didn't make it. I want you to be able to wear it.
The player, James Pierce, the edge rusher from Tennessee. We want to know about him.
He's a big play pass rusher. He's 6'5",
He's 6'5", like 260s, or like like 250 something. I was just curious how good he is.
I heard he's a very good rusher, but I heard he lacks in stopping the run a little bit.
Well, you can't have both normally these days.
Yep, you're right.
He's
Come on,
James
Derek.
James Pierce, he's more of a second machine than anything. He's one of those type of pass rushers that, he's a situational pass rusher.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say. He's good for situations only, like on passing situations, Other than that,
Justice Hill running it up.
Damn. Justice Hill's getting y'all's yards. Just got about 20.
I want to see him tie the game just to make it close, unless somebody got money on the game for you guys. I don't bet just the game anymore. I bet player props. I got about $3,800 in the last 2 years, and I spent about $1,500. So I'm still up.
There goes Henry, all the way to the 4-yard line.
That might have done it for me then.
I learned my lesson on playing just the teams because just like the Eagles game today, they let the Rams go down and score, and it was 6.5, and they made sure that they fucked everybody on that Eagles game. I'm telling you right now, player props are where it's at. You pick the team, they're going to screw you. Come on, Henry, get in there.
That was an Alabama Crimson Tide
There he
drive
goes,
there.
touchdown Henry.
That was quick.
That was quick.
There we
Yeah,
go.
Randy,
Going for
that
2.
Tide drive there.
I will give it
That-
to Henry. Yeah.
That drive kind of remind me of them, of that. It remind me of his running days at Alabama.
He turns into the Yeti in these snow games. Give it to him again.
It reminded me when Emmett got 7 straight rushes in the Super Bowl against Atlanta.
Oh no,
Yeah.
they're going.
I mean, not Atlanta, Buffalo.
Why
In
would you
Atlanta.
not give it to Henry there? Wow.
And they went back to throw, and that makes a whole lot of sense.
Dumb.
I would have ran Henry.
I would have ran him. He was hot. What were they thinking? He was wrecking that defense down.
That's the problem. They weren't thinking.
I went to Walmart today to get some groceries, and when I was at Walmart, well, the memorabilia from the Commanders are starting to come out everywhere. Already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep. People had flag up, everything. People wearing the hats. I thought, where y'all been?
Who's this?
This was Redskin fans, Commander fans in my
they're
area.
left, man. We're gonna shove it up their ass. Don't worry. Next week, Randy, we're gonna take care of them for you.
Well, I got bad luck against both of you. I wanted to see the other teams both win, but
I know, but one of them's got to get in.
But you got to say one thing: the Rams gave y'all a little scare today.
They did. You know what? Even if it's a regular season game, they give me a hard time. I'm surprised I'm still alive watching the.
Well, you know what? Kellen Moore started feeling going back to his Dallas days when he was throwing the ball when he should have been running the ball.
Yeah.
He
I
started to,
agree.
hey, when y'all got the safety and end zone, I wondered, what the hell are they doing? Running back in the end zone. He almost fumbled that ball. Did you see the play?
You asked Brian. I'm talking in like week 6 or 7 or something. I'm like, dude, just run the ball. What the fuck is wrong with you, Hurts? He tries to prove a point like he's trying to make Hurts somebody. We know who Hurts is now. Run the fucking ball. When you have Saquon, it's not that hard. You have a good defense and run the ball. It's not that hard.
Like I said earlier, Don Shula's grandson, Chris Shula, he coached a good game on that defense. The only mistake, in my opinion, the only mistake that he made was when you had Hurts hurt like that, when he got back on the field, you should have threw every blitz package at him. You should have tested him. You should have seen where he was when he was limping and going on.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I agree.
They would have done that. If they would have done that, I think the chances would have been super good.
The problem is when he got hurt, they came back in and then Saquon broke one and then it broke them, I think, right after that. But I can't believe the Rams season. You got to give them credit. They went from possible sellers to remember this. Let's trade Cooper Kupp. Let's trade this guy. And then all of a sudden they're in a division game. It's like, holy crap! That's a wild season.
He was on the track. Don't get it twisted. Cooper Kupp was on the trading block.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's wild to have a season like that. You got to be like, from a fan point of view, like, hey, my season's over, and then it's like, holy crap, we're in a division game. It's wild. You don't see that very often, is all I'm saying. But I give them a lot of credit. They hung in there. They tried to fight, but it was too cold for them. We sent them back to LA. Now they can help fight the fires, and then we're going to bust a cap and bust a belt and Washington's ass next week.
I don't think the weather had nothing to do with it.
I don't either. If that running back doesn't fumble the ball right after the safety, I'm not saying it would have been a different game because I don't know, but I think that the Rams would have had a better chance at winning.
I don't know. I think if you ask me after that safety, if LA would have went downfield and scored, I think the game would have been over with. I really do.
They have some of the best receivers in the league. I mean,
I think the game would have been over with.
Cooper Kupp and Nakua and Robinson. Robinson really made the game close.
Mhm.
He had 3 great catches today. Like, the one pass was almost intercepted. Then he had 2 third down catches, which were huge. He kept them in, Robinson. That guy was unbelievable today.
Well, so was Saquon.
If LA would have went down scored, if LA would have went down scored, I think the game would have been over with because I think their team was getting ready to quit. I think they was getting ready to quit. And that turnover gave them life. I'm telling you.
Well, don't get carried away. They ain't never going to quit.
I think the game would have been over with if LA would have went downfield and scored a TD. And they was getting ready to drive too.
You talking about the last drive of the game, or where were we at?
Huh?
Where are we at here? Are you talking about the last drive of the game, or
after that safety?
Oh, okay.
Well, before the week was
quit,
they
man.
They fumbled it away right after that.
Yeah, Philadelphia was getting ready to quit because their mind was somewhere else.
Yeah, they fumbled it away.
And you know that, Bobby.
Hey, you know what? I'm okay with having a little bit of luck.
I hear you. I would be too.
You gotta have just a little bit of luck, and that's what I'm not saying we ran out, stomped their ass today. We did not. We had a little bit of luck.
No, y'all had a lot of luck, Bobby, because if your quarterback loses his knee, y'all would have really been maybe in some trouble.
Yeah, I don't know, because Tanner
that's
McKee,
when you turn loose the blitz and you put all out to stop Saquon.
Be honest with you, Randy, I think Tanner McKee might have had a better day.
He might have. I don't know.
Other than that first quarter run by Hurts, I mean,
when y'all came out, I thought y'all were going to blow them out, but then y'all settled in and the game settled in.
Saquon pretty much had his 2 big runs. Defense did their job, and You know, that's what matters. You win games in the
You won
playoffs.
today by your offensive and defensive line. Is what you how you won the game today. Honestly, your offensive line open
I
hole.
really don't think the offensive line play. I think Jalen Carter had a hell of a game, and Hunt, Jalex Hunt, he was a ghost all year. He had a couple big plays in the fourth quarter. Offensive line didn't do as good as I wanted them to do. I mean, Saquon broke those runs by himself pretty much.
Well, hell, he didn't have nobody touch him on that one play.
Yeah. That's all we count on, Saquon and defense. And hopefully we can keep on riding that train, you know.
I just can't see how the Giants
Out of
let
the
that man
desk
get
and
away.
realize his quarterback is average and stop fucking trying to pass the ball. Well, that one play by A.J. Brown, if we would have went up 20-10 at halftime, everyone would have covered the bets. He
You
dropped
know,
the ball.
sometimes he's the one that sometimes doesn't show up. He drops a lot of balls.
Well,
He
AJ's
dropped that long
well
pass and then he dropped that short pass
It's a
that would have
snow
given y'all a
game.
first down.
It was a snow game. A regular game, I think he wouldn't have dropped that pass.
Maybe not. You might be right.
If he would have caught that, we would have been up 20-10 at halftime.
We need Buffalo to do something here.
Yeah, I know it.
But I'm not discrediting the Rams at all. They're a good team. They're going to be good next year too, I think, you know.
Well, I think
49ers,
the
they're in
Commanders are going to be better next year too.
49ers are in disarray. They have to worry about the Rams. Cardinals, they're not doing nothing. Geno Smith's a bum. He's in that Jared Goff category.
It's almost over.
Well, the 49ers, they're going to have to either pay Purdy or draft a quarterback or something.
Pay Purdy, please. He's a bus driver. Pay that man. Please.
Because Marsh Swept, he's a free agent.
I'll tell you right now, Dak is better than Purdy because you put Purdy on a stacked team. You put Dak on that team, he might have won some Super Bowls. Dak has to do more with less. So I'm not a big Dak guy, but you put him on that San Francisco team, I think they might have did something, you know.
Oh, bad pass.
Yeah, this ain't good.
You know what? Buffalo looks out of sync.
Yeah, well, you know, Buffalo's gonna blow this effing game. Is what's gonna happen.
Yeah, what are they doing right now? Run the ball, bro.
Buffalo gets in these games and they play like we play sometimes.
They have a great running game and they're not running. I don't understand it. They don't need to run. They have the lead. I mean, they don't need to pass. They have the lead.
You're not getting that call. You forget it.
This looks like reality, not running.
Oh, looked like he was held, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like he had his arm around his waist.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Damn, he did. He turned him.
Wow.
Dang.
That's why they're 0-4 in Super Bowls and they can't get back to. Here we go, Steve Christie.
No, this is Bass. Christie's retired.
I know.
Damn, Robert, that was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
He made it though. This guy's tough.
Yep, he did.
That was in my rebellious stage when he played with Buffalo.
That's a good one, Thomas.
That's funny. I need 8 more likes, everybody. Everybody. Now, I wish the Lions were victorious. Yeah, I hear you, brother. Ronnie Young, Prescott's career is over. We'll see. 49ers are going to need a left tackle, Dave Thompson. Yeah, I think they go O-line in the first round.
Yeah.
I like Glenn because he would bring in respect to the locker room. Daniel M., I'm open to a lot, man. I am open to a
Yeah.
lot,
I am too.
you know. I am open to a lot.
If Abdul Carter's there at 11, do you think the 49ers pass on him?
No, I don't. No, I do not.
Yeah.
I think they're a good organization that won't do that.
Yep. I agree.
Not with the status of Greenlaw, not knowing if he's coming back.
I didn't even think about that, but that even makes more sense. I don't know if he's going to come back because they're going to have to pay some of their players too.
Oh yeah, they're in deep doo-doo right now. They got to pay a bus driver, and then once that happens,
One of the Bosa brothers are going to be a free agent this year. I don't know which one it is.
they hose themselves with Ayuk and Debo Samuel. None of them can stay healthy over there. McCaffrey, those
Yeah.
guys not stay healthy. You talk about injury prone with Dallas this year. 49ers had just as many injuries. I think both you guys had the most injuries on the year.
Well, you can throw Detroit's defense. They were all messed up, and then you can also throw Carolina. Carolina had a lot of injuries, and they played decent at times.
You know, with defenses, Detroit's defense, I'm gonna discredit that because they had so many weapons on offense. They should have overrode the defense with St. Brown. They even had Montgomery back last night, and they still couldn't get it done.
Well,
You know,
that's because you got 3 interceptions and a fumble by the quarterback.
Yeah, Jared Goff is he's like Sam Darnold. We all love and know those guys. They're on the other team, so you guys know that. You're like, yeah, that's the guy we know.
I do feel sorry for the Detroit Lions fans, though, because to go that long.
Goff fell back in those old he fell back in those old St. Louis ways last night.
Yeah.
Yes. LA got the better part of that trade.
Yeah, they did.
I don't feel sorry for the fans. You know, I was looking at some things online and they were talking mad shit. 31-17. Everybody's saying that. I do feel bad. I watched this thing, all these old people in wheelchairs and shit, like 90 years old, trying to get into the Super Bowl. You know, that's kind of heartbreaking, you know, but it is what it is. If you can't outcoach the other team, I think that's what it comes down to. A little bit of luck, but coaching is the main thing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You can have Lamar Jackson, the MVP, but guess what? You're going to get outcoached.
Hello, EJB.
EJB, what's up?
Damn, when Derrick Henry runs, he just pushes the pile 3 or 4 yards.
You know what's weird? These Derrick Henry and Saquon, it's like you should be running the ball a lot more. Why do they continue to pass when, you know, it's just like pound that running back like the old school days, you know? Let them get in a groove and take over the game.
Oh, he got it. Randy?
Yeah.
This guy ran for 12,000 yards in high school. He broke all of Emmitt Smith and Trent Richardson's high school records.
Who, Derrick Henry?
Yep.
I didn't realize he had done that.
Ran for 12,000 yards in high school.
Usually a running back burn out with the age that he is. He's still hanging in there. I give him a lot of credit.
They say he's a workaholic when it comes to working out.
He is.
If you can get 5 years out of a running back anymore, that's great. You
Mhm.
know,
You're right.
this
And
guy.
what pissed me off is all he wanted was he didn't want no money. He just wanted to play football down in Dallas because he just bought his second house down there. He wanted to move. He wanted to,
Yeah, I heard about that.
He wanted to move his family down there and make Dallas home.
Yeah, they didn't
They
even
were
pick up the phone.
I can't afford him. I'm like, dude, what is $5 million? That's all he wanted.
No, they didn't even pick up the phone, Thomas. They didn't even call it.
We know that.
If you think these football players are getting paid, look at what the baseball Soto just got for what he's playing for. My God, money is getting out of hand.
It is. It's getting crazy.
It is,
Oh, yeah.
and you know what? The owners have their own selves to blame for it.
Yep.
You know what? He's made $750 million, and I would have loved to have been his agent because his agent is getting and he fumbled.
No way.
His agent is getting 10%.
Come on,
and it's
Buffalo.
$75 million.
Oh, he did fumble.
Wow.
Buffalo's ball.
That's a wrap.
Wow. I want to know about raps.
It ain't a rap, but
He
Buffalo better
rapping
at least-
shit. When you got money
I ain't
on it, it
rapping
ain't a
nothing.
rap.
It's 8 minutes to go.
Did you see what he did?
Mm-mm.
He fist it. That's what I called it. He
That's
threw his
his
fist at the ball, and that's how he fumbled.
That's his number one guy, Andrews. You can't
Yep.
be fun. Well,
Yeah, Randy, he fisted. He threw his fist at the ball and he
Threw a
fumbled.
punch at it.
Yeah, he punched it.
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore already got too many Super Bowls anyway. Get him out of here.
They don't got but 2.
That's enough. They only been in the league since 2000. You got 2 Super Bowls. That's way more than any other team since 2000. Besides New England, or Kansas City. Which that son-of-a-bitch just needs some flags on him. Just put 2 flags on Mahomes. Pull the flag and he's down. That's what I want to see. It's ridiculous, those calls yesterday.
That was a bad call where 2 guys hit their own
I
teammate
know.
and they didn't even touch Mahomes.
No. And the other one, he barely touched him. Like he tried to stop himself and their helmets collided for like a second. And they're like, oh, flag on a 3rd and 9. It's like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here.
Well, in playoff games, I think they ought to be able to, the upstairs should be able to look at the play real quick and say that was or was not personal foul. I mean, because you changed the game in them situations.
Just put 2 fucking flags on him and call it a day. And we're over it. We pull the flag, he's down. That's what it's come down to now. It's bullshit. Hurts gets fucking thrown out of the sideline. And that would have been a easy flag on Mahomes. Not the play he got bent back on. There was another play, he gets thrown out of bounds, and they don't call it. Which I'm not calling for flags. It's football. But if it was Mahomes, it would have been a flag. Guaranteed. I'd rather win the hard whip. Gives me more respect for my team. And gives me closer to a heart attack. I'm sick of these fucking Chiefs. I can't wait for the Bills to kick their ass next week. Actually, I want them to win so the Eagles can get revenge on them in the Super Bowl. That's what I want. I want revenge on them. And yes, I am overlooking Washington. Like I said, put that left hand up somewhere. You ain't gonna win in Philly. Sorry.
Here we go. Here we go.
On the ball like he's
Flag
supposed.
up against the defense.
Nice.
Hands to the face.
Nice.
First down.
Oh. Oh wow.
Yeah, he had his hand up underneath the helmet, pushing him back.
Yeah.
They're gonna call it every time.
Wow, they're just giving them the game now. Run the ball. What are you doing?
That was a good. That was a quick, good pass. Good hands. I'm surprised he held on to it.
That's what's the problem with Buffalo. They don't understand. When you have a lead, you run the ball, and they're gonna pass and put it in harm's way.
Come on, give it to Shakir.
See, here you go again. I know it's good right now, but trust me, it's gonna cost them.
Nice.
Yep.
You
First
need a tweet?
down.
You want a tweet? Is that what you want? You want to tweet? No, well, you got him addicted. He's got crack in the treats you're giving my dogs.
He's eating more treats than he is eating his food.
He eats everything. he doesn't have any. He'll eat it all.
I'm like you, Robert. They're throwing the ball too damn much.
Yeah,
At this point in time, just run the ball, run the clock.
Yeah, next week it might not be okay because Buffalo is a running team and they want to get cute and pass happy, and it's going to cost them. When you have the lead, I don't understand why teams just want to continue to pass. It's stupid. Why put it in the air for someone to pick it up? Do you not have confidence in your running back? That's what that's showing me.
Well, that's what Kansas City's so good at, putting it in the hands of the quarterback, and he runs the ball in them situations, and they take the game down.
You know what's weird about Kansas City? Hopkins had no yards, and he's their number one wide receiver, right?
Mm-hmm.
And their running back had like 14 yards, Pacheco,
Uh-huh.
and he's their number one running back, and they win the game. How the hell do you explain to me how that works?
That defense they've got smothers the other teams a lot. That team, their defense is better than people give them credit for.
There you go, Troy. Look at my screen, Troy.
I put a bet on Pacheco.
Looking at it now.
So come on, babe.
Wow. Yeah, you did it. That's good.
We got a second. We got 2 seconds and a fourth in
fourth.
2026.
Yeah.
And then we roll them over into 2027. They have a lot of ammo to get up and get arts, baby.
Oh, they do. I like how you got Ollie Gordon.
Yeah, well, you know, Ollie, he's gotten a bad rap all of a sudden.
Yeah, and I don't understand that. If you watch
What's up,
his tape,
Bruce?
he's a darn good running back.
Is it, can you do me a favor?
Oh, Brian got the red solo cup. Let's go.
How's your daughter
Red
doing?
solo
She's good.
cup, I
She's
feel
been
you.
filming herself making clapping sounds with her butt cheeks for people on the internet. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'll tell her you said hi.
What the hell is that?
Oh, look, this must have been her inspiration. Another product of failed parenting.
Do I
One
watch
saw
the
other
Pro
and said,
Bowl?
"Ooh,
Yeah,
here's a
well,
new way to
listen,
embarrass
Ronnie.
my family and lose
We
all
only got a
respect
couple
with
weeks left and
society."
it's over.
Even did the same flex after. Not an
So,
original
who
thought in
knows?
their
I don't
brains, is
I heard
there?
they're
Here's
doing
one
some
I can't
kind
even
of
show you. You know who
Somebody's
this is?
got their
Not
TV
just an
way up or
American
something.
Yeah,
senator.
that's Troy.
Yeah,
Oh, it's me. Sorry.
Troy, put off the cooking show. What are you doing?
Oscar, he keeps telling me we don't need top receivers. We win. We need a great a tight end. The male in the top right corner, an Eagles fan? Yes. Studio 57, yes. We need you to be a channel member, which I linked it at the top. Anybody that wants to be a channel member, here you go. Look. What is it? This one? Yeah, that one. We're giving away a jersey. If you're a channel member on the Super Bowl, I'm doing a lot of giveaways. So, if you're a channel member, though, I will be giving away one authentic jersey of your choice. As long as you're a channel member on the day of the Super Bowl, I'm going to be live streaming. I'll do it all on camera, and we'll get it up. I'm going to actually do drawings for just Eagle fans. I'm going to do drawings for just Dallas fans. So we'll see. So, okay, I got you, bro. But still, there it is. Just to let you know, if anybody wants a jersey, you want that new Saquon or that new Jaden Daniels, or I don't know that you would want a Giants jersey. I don't really know what the hell.
Who wouldn't want a Daniel? What's the quarterback's name they got rid of? Daniel
Jones.
Yeah, who wouldn't want a Daniel
I
Jones?
got you,
jersey?
Studio 57. Come on.
Daniel Jones.
Danny Dimes. But yeah, that's the idea, man. I got like 4 items so far. I'm going to get about another 6 items at least. 6 to 10 items. So.
Yeah, come on in here and challenge
I'll give
me.
away some hoodies. I'm going to do a lot for the channel members, though. I'm just going to put the channel members in a lot of the stuff. So when I give stuff away, but I will do stuff for super chats. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Lamar Prescott's in the house. I can't argue with you anymore. It's almost comical. Until he actually gets on the field. Malik, that's it. Malik Neighbors. Until he actually gets on the field, Bruce Banner, meaning Dak, and plays a meaningful snap. I got nothing to say to you, bro. I got nothing.
When you said that and they were showing Lamar, I thought of the same thing. I don't know why.
Ooh,
It's like, my God.
shots fired. I don't blame you. He doesn't look that good.
Look at this little rugrat.
What's
Look at this one. She's like 5 months old.
her name?
You're not an Eagle fan, are you? Oh, she said she's a Birds fan. She gotta go.
Yeah.
She gotta go. She's wearing an Eagle green collar. Daisy, get over here. Beat her ass. Give me a Days. Give me a Days. Come over here. Oh, she's my own dog staying away from me. She hates me.
No,
Uh-oh.
he didn't. Damn.
I know it's a bad play, whatever happens. We're just now getting the play here.
You should have took the instead.
He ran the ball straight up the middle, and they stopped him dead in his
Okay,
track.
well, a field goal's pretty good.
I thought they fumbled the ball.
They're going to
Oh,
go
that
for it. They're going for it.
that was four.
That's idiotic.
That's stupid.
You go up 8 points, and you make
Maybe
them get the 2-point conversion.
Yeah,
This is
he's going to call a
Campbell.
timeout. He's going to call a timeout at 1 second on the clock.
Oh, okay.
He's playing scared, people. But let's look at this. It's a chip shot field goal. You go to 27. You're up 8. That is the name of the game.
That's it.
You force a
make them-
touchdown and a 2-point.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to overtime. You cannot go for it here. You cannot. Oscar, you are wrong. Yeah, Dwayne, you are right. The game next week will come down to Daniels and Barkley's performance. Smitty and AJ need to have a big game next week.
Not necessarily.
Old Maze TV Studio 57. You know, I think it all comes down to that defense in their running game. Because what that does is it sets up your play action game. And your play action game was really good today. They just could not connect. He had men wide open. Now, Ulter, he brought it up a few times. I thought that teams could be more aggressive in certain downs against the Eagles. You can't let them just sit back there. There's a happy medium, down and distance. It's tough, though. It is tough to blitz the Eagles because they. Ooh, all right. He made it. So here we go. 3 minutes to go in the game. 3:29 to go in the game. We're coming down to the wire.
At least both games have been good games today.
Yeah, they have been good games.
Yeah. I don't think the Eagles need their wide receivers. They're just a luxury at this point.
I think this is my opinion. If they assuming they win next week, sorry any Commanders fans, but I'm just speaking. I don't know. I mean, listen, whatever. But assuming they win, the Eagles at home, and they're 5.5-point favorite, they're gonna need some sort of passing game against.
They darn sure are.
Against
they are.
The Chiefs.
That means Goddard. He's unstoppable.
Yeah. I know, but AJ can do some damage, and so can what's his name, Devontae.
Yes.
So
If they stick to the game plan, which means running in the first half, and just use the receivers as a luxury, and they'll win the game. Goddard didn't get a catch till the second half, which was fucking stupid. He's face masking people. He had 2 big catches today. One was called back when they got down to the 5-yard line.
Yep, I remember that play. He was wide open on that play.
Unstoppable right now. Just keep feeding it to Goddard. That's your escape route for your quarterback, which Hurts needs right now because he's playing hurt and he's average. Sorry, guys. He's average. So we need to get our tight end into the game. Like I said.
it is crazy, Oscar. It's very crazy.
When he plays better, he's better than average. But until he plays better, he's average. I'm sorry to say. Kill me, Eagles fans. I don't care. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Thank you, Randy.
Well, I'm just saying what you said makes sense.
I love Hurts, but I'm like Brian.
I'm not saying Hurts is a bad quarterback.
Fan. I'm not a player fan. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Thomas is wearing his Tennessee Vols colors tonight.
This is an Under Armour shirt.
I know what it is, but it's still Vols colors.
He's wearing his Washington shirt.
He's wearing his Commandos.
Thomas, I thought you were an Alabama fan.
No, No, talking my hat.
No, I'm kidding with you.
Come on, man. You Georgia Bulldog. No, I don't know. I think he likes Tennessee. I think he likes.
He's a closet fan. Whoever's winning,
Who do you
that's
like? Who do you like?
who
I'm a
me?
ball fan.
You're a Vols fan, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
That's why I went to you for a scouting report, but you weren't too high on your boy. He looks good. Everything I read, James Pierce. I'm just trying different stuff, and different things.
He
I
could
like
possibly
him.
go in the top 10. You don't know. I mean, it just
Yeah.
depends on the team.
I hope he does go in the top 10.
I do too.
Good,
That
go
pushes
ahead.
somebody down.
Yeah, the more I'm looking at it, you
That was a bad call against the Ravens.
kind of want to trade down if you don't go out in free agency, but you
Well, you're
have
gonna
to.
have-
You
don't
have
you
to
have
go out in
to?
free agency. You have
If
to.
you don't go out in free agency, you have to trade down. You
Mhm.
can't fill as many holes.
Yeah.
It's one thing about Lamar Jackson. He love his tight ends.
Oof. Well, that's why we were talking about it, Thomas. If you traded down, right, and you ended up getting Ty Warren or Helm out of Texas later, that's fine. Run more tight ends. It's more of that you see what the good teams use their tight ends. It's not always about the receivers. It's tough.
You use tight ends for mismatches.
Yeah, these linebackers can't hold up.
And these little defensive backs that get on tight ends, they can't hold up either.
KC will beat Buffalo 27-23. We'll see. We'll see.
I agree with you, Brian. Look at Kelsey. Look at Gronk. How many Super Bowls have they won with great tight ends?
Yeah,
right.
I hear you.
And there's some damn good tight ends in this draft.
We have an extra large. Black. He said he'll take an XL. He only wanted the large because it was hanging behind me. Yeah. So we'll just do one of those in black then. There's no mail tomorrow anyway, so there's no rush. But
Yeah, no.
well, no, you'll get it. But I'm just saying.
I know you hate being in the house tomorrow, Brian.
Yeah.
Not being able to deliver
yeah.
mail.
I'm actually off the next 2. I go back Wednesday, so.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah. So hopefully the crap will be gone. But it's going to be. Actually, I would say if nobody has to go out tomorrow, it's good. It is going to be horrendously cold here tomorrow and Tuesday. Like it's going down. It's a high of like 19 on Tuesday.
Yeah, they've already shut our schools down here till Thursday.
Really?
Yes. When they mention ice on the roads, that's all that it takes down here.
Mm.
And we're supposed to get 3 inches of snow, and we don't get snow.
Yeah.
You're in Texas?
Yeah, southeast Texas, which
has
I'm
a
right
whole
on the
house
Gulf.
in it.
Are you by the Devil's Tail?
Let's see here.
No, that's way down south.
I used to live in Houston for a year.
It's going to be 26 tomorrow. Oh, shit. I go back. At least it's going to be sunny, but it's going to be 26 tomorrow. But 20 Tuesday, 19 on Wednesday, but it's going to be sunny. So at least I got the sun on my side.
Yeah, you guys are having a polar vortex, right?
And then 31 on Thursday, 35 on Friday, 39 on Saturday.
Robert, you know where Beaumont is?
Beaumont, I do.
Beaumont, Texas? Right about an hour and a half from Houston.
I am
north of
glad
Beaumont.
Studio 57.
Brian, it's 50-something degrees out here. I love it.
Yeah, I know. It's perfect. Come on, Daisy. Come on. Come on.
That's why I moved out here. I got tired of the fucking snow in Philadelphia and the
Where's your
cold ass weather. It hurts my bones. I'm old.
How old are you?
I'll be 50 this year.
You ain't freaking old. That ain't old.
Oh, you be?
50 is what he said.
Oh man, you young, man.
Yeah, you young.
You young, man.
You ain't falling off the other side of the hill yet. Once you hit 51, you'll know what I mean.
Oh, damn.
Back to the junkyard tomorrow, says Ronnie Young.
I only got a year left.
Randy looks
All right.
identical to a friend of mine who was a Commanders fan. He might be a closet Commander fan.
Who's that?
Randy. You. No, I'm joking.
Well,
I'm joking.
I'm going to go end it all here shortly after that.
I was just waking you up a little bit. I was pulling
Hey,
away.
I'm going to tell you,
Oh,
when you said something about the wolf earlier, I was almost gone.
Yeah.
I don't have no skeletons in my closet. I'll throw it all out. Fuck that.
Go Commandos and Chiefs. Indigenous.
I was pulling for Buffalo and Detroit. You see where that's getting me.
Yeah, I know, man. I have a weird feeling about this game I'm watching right here.
Don't be front running.
I'm probably the youngest to win Sweetney. That's all good, bro. If I shave this off, I look fairly young. If I shave this off. If I shave my facial hair, I look pretty young.
You don't look like you're in your mid-50s.
Hey, Brian, I ain't switching.
I ain't switching. I feel like a Kentucky Fried Idiot. I don't have my voice tonight. I gotta come on, get him.
Here we go.
Dude, I never seen a guy throw across his body better than him.
He does throw that pass good.
He's amazing, but he sucks. How's that?
And you also got to consider his number one receiver ain't playing today.
Yeah,
well,
I know.
That's the GM fault for not having a number 2.
Well, our GM didn't have us a number 2 either, but he
Short dog. What up, brother?
Yeah, they traded him to the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's their own fault.
All these running QBs making plays. We have a sitting duck for 3 more years. Short dog. It's a young man's game, which is why people are laughed at Randy when he brought up Jackson Dart, and then I looked him up. Go check out Jackson Dart. If you can get him, trade down a little bit. I'm telling you, 6'2", you know?
It's a bad.
The 225, got a rocket of an arm, a good arm slot.
He reminds me a lot of Josh Allen, too. He does.
You know what he reminds me of? I know this isn't going to be good. He reminds me of a bigger Johnny Manziel, like Johnny Football. All those plays he can make with his feet, but a bigger version of him because that was his whole deal. And he's got a head on his shoulders. Thanks, Jimbo. We're almost there, brother. We need a couple more, and we'll hit our goal. I appreciate
He's like
it.
Baker Mayfield, which is good. He's just been on bad teams.
Well, how many teams would like to have Baker Mayfield this year?
I'll take Rourke too, but he's a little bit more of a.
You put Baker on the Eagles, you got a good team.
I got news for you. I don't know if like you just said that, Randy. I would take Baker on Dallas.
I would too.
I like Baker.
He's
not the reason that they lose. He does stupid shit, but I think you put him against behind a good offensive line. I like Baker Mayfield.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is why I was a little annoyed that we locked up Dak.
There's a lot of teams that would take him. A lot.
Shit, I would take Kirk
You think
Cousins.
Cleveland would like to have him back now?
I would have let Dak go, had $150 million, brought Kirk Cousins in, and drafted somebody, and double.
Well, think about it. If you let Dak walk, you're going to get a 3rd round pick because they're going to give him big money. Okay.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay, and on top of that, you get about 190. Well, let's say 90 more million for paying players this year. You wait 1 year, you go and see if Aaron Rodgers, if he's going to stay with the Jets or if they're going to just let him go. If you let him go, you pick him up, and what do you lose?
Yeah. Studio 57. The current state of the 76ers is not good, man. Embiid's out indefinitely. I'm a big Sixers fan, but it's not good. Joel Embiid should have been traded. I'm sorry. But I love Joel. I wish he could have won here. But the problem is he has a chronic knee injury now, and you went and traded with the Supermax for a Paul George who's not going to be able to help you win. So it's not good
let's
for our
trade
Sixers
this
Studio
somebody for that
57.
block.
I'm rooting for
Isn't
him.
Paul George getting old?
He's old. He's very old.
Why would you trade for the older
Well,
person?
they were trying to get you. Yeah, he's a good player. He is, but he's, you know how that works. If he's the final piece, you'll pay it for a champion. Well, you
They
can't
were
stay
nowhere
healthy.
near-
Mm-hmm.
They were nowhere near a championship team.
This is not good. Not
Baltimore's
good.
driving.
I let all my money roll into this one. So if I win, it's $130 some on like
What do you
Buffalo
need?
+1.
Oh, you got this.
I got it. How do I got it? Fucking
You
I
know,
got
Brian,
it.
Buffalo,
You're doomed now.
Buffalo by one.
I'm screwed now. He just said it's a lock. He said the word lock. I thought as soon as you say lock, it's over. Now
Get him.
I need a turnover here. I need a fumble. I need an
Good God,
interception.
he's got it all day long.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
Don't worry, Brian.
He just jinxed you.
But he's got
You
to
know,
make
Brian-
this. He's got to make the 2-point conversion now.
That's why I said you got to kick the field goal earlier. You forced him to go for the 2 points.
But you left Josh Allen with a minute and a half, though.
That too.
That's right. And Josh Allen's gonna win the game.
Oh God, I'm fucked.
Yeah, you might as well go ahead and tell him take your
Yeah,
money.
just take my money. Yeah, it was free ticket. It was I got a $25 a bet MGM gift card that if you activate it, you got 35. So
What happened?
I had 35. I bet the Rams +7, so I won.
Oh, he dropped the
I
ball.
won 68
What did I
earlier.
tell
and
you, Brian? You got this. Let's go.
I let it all ride.
He
Just
dropped
like-
it right in his hands. That's Andrews again. It was right in his hands.
Weren't we just talking about do not draft tight ends because they do not come through in the clutch? Oh, wait. No, we weren't talking about that. We were saying draft tight ends. That's what we were talking about.
You got to catch that ball.
In the beginning of the year,
I mean,
it's hard to bring him back.
you know what? And I mean, he could have thrown it a little higher, but, you know, they're going to tell you, well, yeah, Lamar didn't get the job done. Right, Randy? That's what they're going to say.
That's
Lamar
what they're
didn't
going to
get
say,
it
but
done.
that ain't true.
I know, but
And
that's
Brian,
how
I don't know
narrative
if you-
gets set.
Well, Dak can't win for losing, even if he does have a good game.
Exactly. That's what I'm teeing up for you. You know, it's like not that Dak hasn't had his bad playoff games, but you know, he's had good ones too that they could have won, you know. What's
Well,
up, Thomas?
If you had known me 5 years
Like you
ago, I
said-
was like Mark with
Like you
Dak.
said,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not like that anymore.
Yeah, me too.
After the AFC Championship game last year, you said it in your video when you going to work. When you saw my Mark Andrews, you said Mark Andrews wasn't shit.
Mm-hmm.
Here
Yeah,
comes the
he's
onside kick.
He should all right.
I like
He
him,
dropped-
but he's not.
He dropped
Again.
2 big passes.
This is it. Here's my bet. Well, let's see. Baltimore has all 3 timeouts, so technically,
Do they?
yeah, they have all 3 timeouts left.
No, they got 1.
Oh, okay. They have 1. My bad.
Game's over.
I don't like the new graphic because from far away you can't see what's shaded.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't
Yeah,
like
I
it.
agree.
Just leave a dash. They don't need to leave an empty dash.
Well, they need to do where they had it in white, where you could see
Yeah.
the white.
Yeah. Well, you know what
Yeah,
it
Mark
is?
Andrews
Randy,
lost
it's
it.
probably fine. Just us older men can't see. So,
Well, I can't see shit here, so
so it's like, you know.
I just
Are you
got
driving?
glasses last year,
Be
Brian.
careful. Is that full or was that emptied? Thanks, Chris.
I got tired of not being able to see what the hell I'm doing anymore. I just got glasses last year.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
what
Ball
happened?
game.
Well, here we
Oh.
go. No Baltimore. So
Who ran it?
26. I don't know who 26 is.
Damn, I needed Cook to run it.
sorry, Troy.
Hey, David.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
going to do it. They used their last time out.
Again, that's a good win by Buffalo.
Yeah, it
Again,
is.
It's a good win. I don't know how good Buffalo is away from home, though. So if I'm the Eagles, I'm rooting for the Chiefs. I mean, Buffalo. I think the Eagles can beat. I think Eagles can beat Buffalo handily.
Yeah, I do
think
too.
that the Chiefs and Eagles will be a hell of a Super Bowl.
Yep.
And I hope the Commanders get smashed by either. How's that? Lamar should have ran it if he had the edge. Face, what's up, brother? Nice seeing you in here.
You can't blame that on Lamar. He threw the ball right to him. I mean, good Lord, what do you want? Andrews just didn't catch the ball.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'm going to head out, Brian.
All right, man. Thank you, Troy. I'll be
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night for the that's my last stream, really.
Okay, sounds good.
So
we'll see you tomorrow night.
all right.
All right, take care.
That's it. But yeah, so it looks like Buffalo is going to close it out. I win the bet, so now I'm up. I don't know, 130 some. So we'll see about betting next week. We'll see.
Who are you, Brian? Are you not doing the championship game stream?
No, I am. I'm just saying that's it for now. After tomorrow, there's no Saturday game. So I'll just do videos. You know me, I'll do live streams from here, but it won't be. I mean, we're getting towards the end of the live stream and the games, the all day stuff. So it'll just be here and there, which is fine. But that's it, everybody. We have done it. Jimbo, thank you, everybody. Go get some sleep. Congrats to the Eagles, all my Eagle friends and some family. They're ecstatic. So congrats to them. Let's hope our Cowboys do something. Any of us Cowboy fans that's still in here, let's hope that we do something to make us a little excited, because right now it's not good for Cowboys fans. And I know Eagle fans get off on it, but really enjoy your win. You don't need to take advantage of our misery. So, But all right, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. So, in other words, Thomas, I'll see you tomorrow night, Thomas. Hopefully, Randy, hopefully I see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bobby, hopefully you stop in tomorrow and hang out with us as we talk the college football. So, all right. I'll see you, everybody.
Guys.
All right.
Later.
See you.
See you tomorrow night.
See you.
That's it for us today. Okay, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
No, there is. We are going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay, but now I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Okay. Ready? Sure.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out.
Sting is going to do. It's a video. Sting video. Okay.
What is
for credits?
I don't know what that means. To play us out. What does that mean? To end the show?
Yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a. I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Right. Fucking thing sucks.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
About to enter the fascinating sphere of police work, the world of forensic medicine.
You know what? I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving!